Good morning, everybody. Dadman Walking 55 here, coming to you from the East Coast of the U.S. We are actually early. We're at 8:29. But what's so special is that the Missus herself is on the way home. Yay, Mrs. As part of that, it's an early morning drive stream. So let me go ahead and bring her in. It's the great lady herself, Mrs. Hello, Mrs. I've missed you.
Hello, missed you too. Missed you too. Ready to be able to have my own space. You know, as much as you love family, when you don't have your own space where you can socially just recharge, after a while it gets hard.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Well, you know me, I'm kind of the kind that invades all the spaces. I like to recharge on top of everybody, but sorry. A little humor there. But hey.
The youngest came this time to visit their grandma, who we call Dawn.
Hmm?
My mom, CB720. And so that was really nice. Got to spend some good quality time with them. Ready to go to bed. But they're ready to have their own room, their own bed, and everything. Oh, face plant my blush. They're going to face plant into their blush, they said.
Like all good resident bears do, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, before Ann goes away, the bear is in here saying, hello, humans and other critters. He got a notification. Yep.
Hi, bear.
I knew Ang would want to say hello to the bear before going into hibernation.
Yes.
But we got a few other people here while I'm getting the tweet out. Follow up. Dave stopped by earlier. I'm not sure if he's lurking wherever, but he's on the road again. Hey, Mrs. and Ang. Wes Cagle is saying good morning with a cup of coffee. I don't even know if he slept last night. And Fred is here, live streaming on a Saturday afternoon. Now, not that I'm complaining. Yes.
Yes, I am driving. I'm driving. Yes, I am. So, yeah, it was a fun week. We went, the family went to the melting pot. It was okay. I enjoyed it, but it's not something I think I'd rather go to a hot pot instead. It was good. It had 3 courses. It had a cheese course where you could dip into various cheeses. We had an artichoke cheese dip, and they had Wisconsin cheese, beer cheese, and they put garlic in it. And I wish they didn't put garlic in one of them, because I think they really put too much garlic in it. And I love garlic, guys. I love garlic. Yes, garlic is good for you.
Garlic in a cheese sauce?
Garlic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was delicious. But I wish they had one that didn't, because then it would have given just like a little different flavor profile. It would just be like beer cheese. But they were very good. It was good. But for the cost, I can do it at home a lot cheaper.
Right.
The broth, you just cooked your meats. They had a bunch of different meats. They had, let's see, the meats were shrimp, teriyaki steak, chicken, just plain chicken. Then they had a herb crusted chicken, a dry rub pork, which I did not like the dry rub. Salmon, and I think that was all the meats. They had mushrooms, potatoes, and broccoli that you could cook in the broth.
Oh, really? Well, Snort. I was going to let you know, Snort waved to Paul at the honorary bear, so the bear knew. And then Fred says, quote, say hello to my little bear, to quote a famous movie. And then you're answering it. Did you have anything that didn't have cheese?
Yes, we had the cheese was just like the first section, and then we got a salad, and then we had the broth. It was broth, so there was like a basic broth, and then we had a burgundy wine sauce, and that's all we had because I don't know if we had a lot of choices on the tier that they got. And after that course, and that had all those meats and veggies that you had carrots. It was very odd. And you could have gotten in the oil. Oh, and they had these mushroom raviolis that were to die for.
What do you mean by tiers?
I will say the mushroom raviolis were to die for. Huh?
What do you mean by tiers? It's like you got poor person's level of food to high food.
Different levels per. The one that we did, it was $50 a person, and there was only certain things you could get at that level. I'm sure you could go up to $75 a person, or so. There was on certain levels that you bought the package per se per person, or was what types of stuff you could get. Meat, probably mainly, because there were a lot of different kinds of meats there.
Well, okay, I could do the meats. I'm not big on the cheeses, you know.
That's why I think you would like a hot pot better than this.
Yeah, I agree. I know the fondue place has been something locally, and
had the dessert fondue, which was chocolates, and they had three. We had three types of chocolate. We had a turtle chocolate that was a chocolate caramel with pecans. We had a dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and peanut butter.
Yep, and folks, we know where they'll be pinging. We know they'll be pinging and breakup. You kind of broke up a little bit right in there, but folks, we know that it's kind of jumpy. I think the cloud cover is probably going to affect us a little bit today.
Yeah, it's very, very.
Which is why you're coming back today instead of tomorrow.
Yeah,
the weather.
The weather is supposed to be coming in tonight. The weather is supposed to get really bad up on this end, at least. And I don't want to drive through it. I don't want to drive through it that might be a little wet or icy. Overcast. That's the word.
Yes. Overcast. Yeah. Well, Snort is going to be. He'll be running some errands around 9:30. Then he'll be back. So I think he's still around, but about 9:30 he's going to be busy. And Fred says, if you eat something that brings you tears, that's alarming. Absolutely. So, man.
It wasn't. You could get refills on all the dipping things. So, they really love the shrimp, so they got lots of shrimp. The teriyaki steak was the one that out of all of them that I liked. I liked them, and I liked them just cooking the mushroom or the mushroom ravioli.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. I can mark it off my bucket list. Well, I did it a long, long time ago. But I'll mark it up. I don't have to do it again. I think that we all would like a hot pot better than
right. Yeah.
The fondue.
I don't know that I've tweeted out the stream yet. I've been trying to do it and I don't see it. So sorry. Give me a second to focus on that though. It's like Wes had done it earlier. So let me get it out. I hate Twitter, especially on my computer, has gotten weird lately. It either double posts things and I can't clear it. So I have to purposely repost it, or it doesn't tweet it at all. It's bizarre.
Well, speaking of computers, I got a new computer. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yay. You want to tell us about it, or just...
Well, I will say it's an older computer, but it's my nephew's old gaming computer. And it's going to become my gaming computer. And then my other desktop is going to become my I'm going to say podcast. I don't do podcasts, but like my stream. like that. And then the other one, I'll do my gaming and stream off of that one. And then I have another small one that my sister gave me that's going to be my work computer. So I had to buy, it did not, he took the side panel off.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought some mesh that you put on the side of a computer to keep the dust out.
Mm-hmm.
And, just to protect it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's coming in today, so I'll put that on. And let's see, what else? I bought a switch. I had to buy all this stuff. I bought a 3 switch so that I can run all 3 computers with the same monitors and keyboard and mouse.
That's cool. That's nice. It makes it easier. So, folks, when you support the channel, that helps Mrs. get new equipment and new things like that to help make gaming better and the streams better. So, absolutely. So, Mr.
I spent yesterday taking all the games that he played off because I don't play them, and I got one of my games downloaded. I was able to play Destiny again, so I'm happy about that. I haven't been able to play Destiny.
Right. Well, let me get up. Fred said only get tears when the nurse comes with an extra large needle or cup. There's tear gas. That's the only two. That's too funny. Mr. Angel is here asking bad weather.
It's just very overcast. It's very overcast today, and it's only where I'm at 7:40. It's 8:40 where Dad Man's at. So it's still early in the morning, and the sun hasn't really been able to, rise a lot to burn anything up. But I think this is going to be pretty much the way it is. It's going to look very, for Florida, this is what winter looks like.
Yeah.
Drab.
And we had that big front that's coming through the entire nation. Where we're up north, they're like big amounts of ice and snow. Some of our friends even up in New Jersey are piling in wet because they're expecting like really, really bad conditions. It's a strong front, so we may get severe thunderstorms, stronger thunderstorms out where she is right now, and then even to here tomorrow. So
the weather is going to be good today where I was at, but starting this evening, it's supposed to have very, very bad rain.
Yeah.
So I wanted to leave before the rain. I did not want to drive in the rain tomorrow.
No.
I have to finish packing my car.
Yeah, Fred said with the rate that you're getting equipment like that, you'll be streaming with multiple PCs and screens like the operator in the Matrix movie.
Probably not.
Yeah, and Mr. Angel thought he heard rain. Actually, it actually rained here last night. It was like drizzle. It wasn't much, but I mean, it came out of nowhere. But yeah, it's just cloudy. It's cloudy before the storm in this case, because tomorrow, there will be, that area will be having a lot of storms. So, Snort is asking you a question. I'm glad Mrs. is coming home a day early. Will we get to watch Due South and Ellery Queen tomorrow afternoon?
If I get all my equipment set up, yes. If I do not, then no. But I want to get this computer set up and everything before, and so I'm going to work on it when I get home, because we'll get home at a fairly decent time, even with the time change. So I'm going to work on that today, and
yep, and I guess you probably need me a little bit for some of that. So,
well, I don't know. Well, I'm going
we'll see.
Everybody, you would be so proud of our little Kia here. It's carrying a dryer home. Dryer.
That's crazy, but
well, here.
Are we going to try to get that in today too, or are we going to wait till tomorrow?
Well,
if the weather.
Raining tomorrow, we probably should get it in today.
Okay. While you're doing the computer stuff, I'm going to try to plan for my show tonight. I need to get a few things for the show tonight because Tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to celebrate Squirrel Appreciation Day, which was on Wednesday. And I actually got a few people that are willing to drop by. So
awesome.
But hey, I got to remember all the ones that said they would and send the links to them later. Actually, I got to get the stream set up, I think. Or no, the stream's already set. Just, Mr. Angel said a Canadian friend told him it was absurd cold in the north and Midwest. Yes, I was talking to Jess yesterday afternoon, and early evening when we were doing Fortnite, it was -3 where she was in the Midwest. And they're expecting 3 to 6 inches of snow. So there's a lot of, So it is very, very cold in lots of those areas, and it's going to be. Where west is, it's like supposed to be like highs of 21, lows of 7. So, Snort is got his fingers crossed for you. Mr. Angel said that's -45 C. Oof, yeah. He also says he hopes the weather's not bad for you.
I don't think the drive home is going to be bad. It's just going to be overcast, I think, all day. Which means the sun won't be in my eyes or anything.
Yeah, because this time of the morning you would normally be having to face the sun.
Yeah.
Currently in Grand Rapids, Michigan, it's reporting -15 degrees Fahrenheit, -26 degrees Celsius.
Is that wind chill?
No, that's actual temperatures.
Actual temp, wow.
Well, -15 is actual temp. The air chill is -26 Celsius. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I apologize. No, that is the actual air temperature. The actual temperature is -15 Fahrenheit, -26 Celsius. And they're expecting snow too. So, actually, I saw some video last week where the snow was blowing sideways like in the rain in our hurricanes.
Yeah.
So, Fred had rain last week, and today it's sunny, almost like early spring temps. Yeah. That's usually what happens with the fronts down here, except this one is actually very powerful with a lot of cold weather. One day last week, it was actually colder. It was 20 degrees in Tallahassee, Florida. It was colder than Alaska. Anchorage, Alaska was like 33. Tallahassee was 20 degrees. It's crazy.
That is.
Yeah, but hey, good thing was Jeff wanted his cold weather back.
Yeah.
So, but, oh man. So how are you feeling with the drive so far?
Okay, I got to get used to. I can't use my rear view mirror because there's a dryer in the way. So I have to use my side mirrors.
Yeah.
So whenever I look into the rear view mirror, I just see this big white. It's what I see.
Well, at least it's not too bad now because there's nobody on the road when you get closer to Tallahassee or home.
I don't think it's going to be that bad today. I really don't.
No, you never know when you get around the big cities with the traffic. So
no, we're going to have to take. I'm going to talk a little logistics to my husband for a second.
Oh no, yeah.
I think the only way we can get the dryer in is to go through the back door. Well, we got to go through the front door, don't we?
I believe so. I think the back door's not. We'll have to measure it. I don't think that's why we may have to wait till.
We have to get it in the house.
Okay.
I'm not having a dryer in my car for a week.
Okay. Well,
but right now it sits in the middle of the living room.
All right, gotcha. Probably would be good to invert it, get it back set right. So, okay. I mean, even if we do that, that's a lot. So, I mean, like you said, it frees up the car, and we're used to walking around with stuff in the living room, but that's cool. All right. But, yeah, I'm hoping we have it.
Because I'm going to have to move one of the tables for the computer setup.
Right. Well, hopefully we get that done. Like I said, tonight's stream should be fun with squirrels. Thank you for letting me know about Squirrel Appreciation Day.
Yeah, that was Wednesday.
Yeah.
I do a stream, and I was going to have. I had the poll, which I actually did on Thursday, about favorite squirrel character. And then I posted the memes. So
Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, hopefully we can have fun with that tonight. And also, by the way, was curious about something because we do have some of the days of the year. There's not many celebrations today, but hey, mark your calendars. February 27th is International and National Polar Bear Day.
Oh, okay. The 27th is
in February, so next month.
Oh, February. Okay.
Yeah.
So January, I was going to go. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Snortapoopus, your day is next month. So. Yeah. The squirrel. Fred said the squirrel memes were nuts.
Yes. They were nutty.
I'll probably try to pull some of those in tonight, but Snort's cheering for his Polar Bear Day. Hooray! And JPRPH one is here. Hey, Jay.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Oh, and Dave is here. Yay! I knew he was here earlier, but yeah, Dave is still speaking. Hopefully, work goes for you well, Dave, today. Hopefully, it does.
Everybody needs to listen to the song "Squirrels in My Pants" from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Sashi shared it on Thursday when I was talking about the squirrels.
Ah, okay. I forgot about that. I know about the Ray Stevens song.
Yeah.
And Squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church. Yeah. So Mr. Angel's threatening everybody. I'm sorry. He's promised. Mr. Angel's saying walrus pie for everyone on February 27th. And Dave is off today. Yay!
Yay!
Joe's back tomorrow, but enjoy the day off. You know, at least you get one day off.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta do another drive stream. We need to pick a Saturday and just go somewhere down south and just drive to some small towns and stuff like that. Or we go north, for a day or two. We leave Friday, drive around Saturday, get a hotel somewhere, come back Sunday.
I want to do a train stream.
Oh.
A train.
Well, I think the only way to really do that was we'd have to get a private car, don't you think? Because I don't know that because you'd be talking with everybody around, and I don't know, and you'd be getting all the side noise. But that would be cool.
I'm not getting a private car. I just said I wanted to do a train stream.
No, I agree. I think it's a cool idea. Drive it right up the East Coast. Oh my gosh. I got to tell you one thing I saw about International Polar Bear Day for now, and you can use it later because it's a month. Why it's celebrated every February 27th is to coincide with a time period when polar bear mothers and cubs are sleeping in their dens. I had to share it because Snort's the king of the naps. The honorary bear is a napper too. So, man, I didn't think this road could look any uglier, but it's even uglier in winter with the.
Oh gosh, guys, I'm already getting tired.
You are getting tired? Well, I'm here, folks. Y'all set a pot of coffee. Let's help get the missus home.
9:00 last night, Central Time.
Yeah, you're still, because you're at 7:53 over there. Yeah, you got up early.
I woke up at 5.
Well, yeah, hey. I told Wes that last night. I don't wonder if he's lurking or if he is coming back at 9. But I said that to Wes, like, I don't know. She might get up at 6 a.m. and say, let's stream. And so he's like, so last night, probably about 5 o'clock, he put up, or right around 6, he put something on Twitter. Damn it, get your butt up and get in here. If it plays with Fortnite, if Mrs. is going to be, streaming right now. So it was a great tweet. It was kind of funny. Snort loves me naps. Almost talking like a pirate polar bear.
I
Hey.
got this. My mom got me this neatest thing for Christmas. I just
Uh-huh.
got this. So it's a electronic calendar scheduler. It goes on the wall. It's electronic. Whatever I put into my calendar, it goes on there. I can schedule daily chores, tasks, anything that repeats, and you you press it to clear it. So it'll be like a chore chart, reminder chart. Like once a month, we need to change the filter in the AC unit, which is something we need to do that day. We hadn't done it. And, just things like that. Monthly chores, every 3-month chores, daily chores, birthdays, everything can go on this. Doctor's appointments. So it's really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. We can actually even put our streaming schedule on here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be enjoying it. I'm thinking where to hang it up. I'm thinking of taking that white erase board out from the hallway and putting this there.
That's what I was thinking. So, Mr. Angel said how to make a walrus pie. You take a pie, place a walrus on top, distract it with a walrus Playboy special, and eat it when it's not paying attention.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Mariana Historic District, everybody. Historic District of Mariana.
Oh, Mariana. Wow, you made some progress.
It's so dreary. That's what my problem is this morning.
Yeah, it is. It's
like I can't wake up. There's no sun for me to say, woohoo, time to wake up.
I know. No, I get you with that for sure. So
I have started taking turmeric as part of my daily medicines. My sister's, my one sister grew turmeric, and then they dehydrated it and then ground it into powder and put it in capsules.
Oh, really?
So I'm taking turmeric. It's supposed to help with joints, like your
cool.
knees and stuff. And I they're bad. So joints help. So I thought, whoa, I'll try it. So they gave me a bottle.
Oh, cool. Well, I think Snort likes Mr. Angel's walrus recipe, so. Well, that's good.
So that's something new that I'm trying. Yeah.
Yeah. So this next week for you streaming, is it going to be back to normal?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, what I got to know.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do you not hear me?
No, we're starting at the same time as what's happening.
Okay, it's like you don't hear
No,
what I'm saying.
No, I hear you. It's just that we kind of starting and stopping at the same time. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. I just was having a conversation and you completely changed the topic.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. You monologue.
I just didn't know if you were hearing me or not.
No, I am. But what else?
Everything next week should be all back to normal, pretty much. Yeah, it should be back to normal. So I might even be able to try to do some on Thursday, maybe some Fortnite or on Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to do on Thursday. Once I get everything set up, we will see.
Oh, absolutely. You were talking about the new thing that you're trying, the turmeric, I guess. Is that a food or seasoning, or is it a pill?
Turmeric is a rhizome, I believe. It's like a root.
Okay.
And the thing you have to be very careful with turmeric is it stains everything. It'll even stain glass.
Wow, that's
So
rough.
you have to be very careful using it.
Mm-hmm.
It was so funny. They ground everything up, and just from the dust particles, both my sisters have gray hair, along with me. Um, but they were working all day. Their hair turned yellow from the turmeric. Their hands were yellow. They looked jaundiced. They had to take a shower to get it all out. But yeah, it's not even gone yet. It stains everything. So you have to
Wow.
be very careful with that. Um, but they bought empty capsules, and they bought a little they're like a little kit that you get, and they made their own turmeric capsules, and then they weighed them to make and then depending on how much they weigh depends on how many of the capsules you take a day. So it's supposed to help with joints. And this is all organic. What's so great about it is, number one, it costs cheaper than the turmeric capsules you can buy. Um, and you know what's in it. It was organically grown turmeric and black pepper. You put black pepper. Black pepper helps with the absorption of the turmeric into your body. But it's I'm learning some herbal stuff, and it's really, really cool. And my one sister has a freeze dryer, and that's really fun. They freeze dried some kiwi, which my youngest loves, so they got a jar of that. And I might take some stuff up there to freeze dry the next time I'm there. So I can't read any comments that come on. So.
Well, I'm just waiting. Okay, turmeric is a root indeed, lovely over cabbage, cauliflower. You indeed really don't want it on your clothes. Mr. Angel said that.
No,
And it's a common spice in Indian cuisine. He said.
Yes, it's a very helpful, very good for you.
Yep. Snorter Poopa said you're a little quiet but audible.
I'm quiet. I can't
Yeah.
much louder.
Okay. I know, but he said you're audible though. Just was passing along.
Physically cannot talk much louder than I am. My throat's starting to get sore.
Well, I know. I'm just trying to make sure. I just waiting back. Fred said we don't have turmeric over there in Greece, and JPRPH1 says turmeric basically is a naturally occurring COX-2 inhibitor similar to Celebrex, great for inflammation. He takes it every day, so
it's good for joint health. Well, I mean, I was actually looking to make my own capsules, and I saw that at Sam's Club they have organic turmeric, not that expensive, a big bottle of it. So I think I might get some, because my sister graciously gave me a bottle, like probably I don't know. I have to take 4 capsules because of the size, the weight of them. So, but it does stain everything.
JPRPH is saying though the black pepper helps the absorption.
You
the
have
black
to
pepper.
put the black pepper with it for the absorption. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mr. Angel said if you boil cauliflower just add a little bit to the water. Really nice flavor.
It does do the flavor, but when you cook it, or if you're doing it for medicinal reasons, cooking it, you lose a lot of the medicinal benefits. Because he will always, well, I can't say always, he usually affects the potency. But yeah, very, very interesting. I actually bought a book about herbal synergies and how to use them in your in health benefits.
Fred says that they have plenty of saffron though, so.
Saffron and turmeric together are amazing. I was reading in the book, I can't remember what it was, but it was talking about combining saffron and turmeric for something. And I was like, wow. And I was thinking how expensive saffron is.
I thought saffron was like a rice or something.
Saffron is the pistils, the inside part of a flower. I don't know which flower. That's why it's very expensive, because it takes a lot. It's just that little inside part of the of a certain flower, but I don't remember which flower. Maybe it's a saffron flower. I don't know. But yeah, very expensive per ounce.
Well, that's
so. It's labor intensive to harvest, and like I say, it doesn't take a lot of the plant. But I can't grow regular stuff, so I was thinking I'm pretty good at doing herbs, but like growing tomatoes and stuff just doesn't work for me. So I got this book looking to see maybe I can find some herbs that not just for culinary purposes, but we can use for some medicinal reasons. Obviously, I am not a doctor. Anybody who's listening, I am not even an herbalist. But always go see your doctor. And herbs don't cure everything, so you make sure you check with your physician for stuff. Don't listen to me. But don't put into practice anything I say. Check it out yourself, and then make your own decision.
Fred said he thinks saffron is the second most expensive spice after a certain mushroom.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah. When I bought an itty bitty little container, and it was $8.
Well, Mr. Angel's saying real saffron is still very expensive. In the older days, it was the most expensive spice in the world, worth way more than gold.
Yep. Yes, that is true. You are speaking truth, man. You are speaking truth.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I have a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit this morning.
Not a sausage one.
And the youngest had a sausage and cheese, and theirs was just dripping with cheese. Mine was delicious.
Mine was delicious too.
We got it from a gas and eggs, and theirs was delicious. I got mine from, we got it from a gas station called Stepco that's up there, and oh my gosh, their food is good. I will say their food is good. For gas station food. Sorry about my throat, guys. I think it's kind of the cold air too. But they went to a seafood restaurant. Now I don't like seafood, but I like sushi. And I was trying to figure out, why don't I like seafood, like at a restaurant prepared seafood, but I like sushi. And I figured it out. I don't like the seasonings and stuff. When I cook fish at home, I use a little bit of butter, maybe some lemon juice, and salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of garlic. And that's all I put, so you can taste the flavor of the fish. And I don't overcook it. And I think I don't like a lot of the restaurant stuff. I don't like the batters. I don't like the seasonings if I get it grilled or whatever. So I think That's why I don't like seafood. And I say I don't like seafood, but I like sushi. I'm still not a big fan of shrimp either way. But whitefish, yellowtail, salmon that they have on the sushi tuna, I love them. And I could just eat a slab of it.
Yep.
So I was trying to figure out why I liked one but not the other. And I think because I was thinking about it. I love sushi, but why don't I like going to a seafood restaurant? And that's why. But the youngest had calamari, fried calamari last night at this restaurant. And I will say it did not look bad. Now I like tempura, but tempura is not highly seasoned batter. And it's not a lot. It shouldn't be, it's not heavy. And so I think,
Yeah.
so I think that's why.
JPRPH sees food, he eats it, and
Yeah.
he's the opposite. He doesn't like fish much, but he does like the shellfish things: crab, lobster, and shrimp.
And I honestly have not really eaten crab legs. And I probably would like it because they're just crab legs. If they don't, it's just all the season. I don't care. I don't care for the seasonings. I like if I'm going to eat fish, I either like it like sushi or very lightly seasoned.
Yep. The JPRPH says scallops are probably his favorite thing. Do you mind if I share a day of the year celebration today on that note?
Which one?
I
want to share one. It's Global Belly Laugh Day, everybody. So everybody needs to watch something really funny and just laugh and laugh and laugh. Kind of sound like Santa Claus.
I wonder what a big bear laugh would be. Yes. Mr. Angel's very Dutch comes to ocean. If it moves, it's food. And Fred says sushi, blah.
I understand people not liking sushi. I respect that. I do.
Well, as you're belly laughing, what I was going to say is because we were on seafood and shellfish, it's National Lobster Thermidor Day.
Oh, yes, it is. You are correct.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Angel probably has made that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a belly laugh. Oh, we need to do that the rest of the stream.
It is Lobster Thermidor, man.
Well, it's an exquisite, creamy creation, crowned with a golden crust. Let me bring it up. We'll take a look at it a little bit further in detail. This is from daysoftheyear.com. Delicious and decadent lobster thermidor is a dish that offers an absolutely perfect reason to celebrate. When the lobster is removed from the shell and cooked in a cream sauce, then returned to the shell, sprinkled with cheese and broiled until golden, the result is something close to divine. Oh, I get. Okay, so you pull it out, you cook it in cream sauce, then you put cheese and broil it again in the shell.
Yeah, you put cheese on. So you can't. So basically, you're disguising the lobster with cream and cheese.
I guess so, but
Can you even taste the lobster after that?
Oh, this is funny. Some people may have only heard of Lobster Thermidor because of pop culture reference in the animated film The Lego Batman movie, where the title character attempts to put a plate of it in the microwave. I forgot about that. Lobster Thermidor comes with a much richer and more decadent history than a superhero made of Lego can really understand. It's a seafood delicacy that has gradually become more difficult to source and therefore has become even more rare and unfortunately has gotten more expensive as time has passed. The origins of
taking a perfectly good lobster and
what's that? Oh, well, Mr. Angel refuses to cook lobster alive. He gives them a quick ending.
Oh, absolutely. All it takes is like a little skewer right to the back of their head.
It's the most The main thing
And
to
then
do
I
is
agree
you're
with
gonna
you. I agree with you, Mr. Angel.
Yeah, and then Fred has not tasted lobster, he must admit. And Mr. Angel says it's yummy, and then JPRPH says cream and cheese complement the lobster flavor.
I just think it would overwhelm it to me, but I've never eaten it, so that I don't know.
Well, Mr. Angel,
I will have to defer to those who have had it.
yeah, well, Mr. Angel says he's not a fan of the recipe. It ruins the lobster taste, in his opinion.
I think, like I said, that's why I like sushi. I just like just the taste.
Yeah.
So I probably would prefer. And I love creamy, rich, cheesy things.
Yeah, you do.
But I just lobster to me is rich enough as it is, and just decadent as it is. To add all that is, to me, sounds almost like overkill. Once again, I've never eaten it, so I don't know.
Well, the origins of the dish likely came from a cafe in Paris by the name of Café de Paris by a chef named Leopold Moyer. Another story shows lobster thermidor's creation at Chez Marie. In either case, the year of its occurrence seems to be in 1894, just a few years after the famed Eiffel Tower of Paris was finished.
Well, you know a fact about lobster that I don't think a lot of people know. Up in Maine area, when the colonial times, prisoners were served lobster. That was considered prison food. It was so plentiful. It was. I'm hoping I have my facts straight, but I'm pretty sure lobster used to be fed to prisoners as prison food.
Well, Mr. Angel agrees that lobster doesn't need much to be tasty, so yeah.
I think lobster is rich enough on its own.
Yeah. Yeah, that's he absolutely saying that. So
that was a weird sign. It said, I've never seen a sign that had a half a mile indicator on it. It said rest area 1.5 miles away. I've never seen a sign that had that indicator on it before. Huh. Sorry.
Yeah, and we've driven that route quite a bit.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a new sign. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just like thinking about that. It's like, that's bizarre to have the half. I've seen the 0.5 mile markers. Oh, I think you're about to go to my favorite. I think you're about to pass my favorite.
I am, and I am not stopping.
Man, well, come on. Not even to show people the wonderful. I know. I get you. Yeah.
We're now into the Eastern time zone, so we are now. It is now 9:16.
You have traveled to the future.
So, I'm trying not to stop, or I not park, because I can't see to back out.
Yeah.
Safely. So.
Oh, I agree. I understand that. So.
When I went to get breakfast, I got gas, and I rudely stayed at the gas pump. But there was no other vehicles there.
Right. That's the thing is when you stop for gas, probably at the Busy Bee, you probably need to do the same thing to just get to where you can pull out without having to back up. Or pick a different gas station that has fewer cars at it, so you can. And Mr. Angel did agree. Sorry.
When I get gas next time, I'm just going to get gas and leave. We're not going to pick anything up.
Well, if you have to use the bathroom or anything, But. Mr. Angel said lobster was considered food for the poor in many countries, like caviar used to be. Caviar.
Yeah.
Ugh. I had people try to tell me to eat caviar or whatever, but I mean, I would have, but not anymore. Ugh. It's just. Oh my gosh! Look at this. JPRPH said his parents' anniversary was the 13th in January.
Oh.
Hey, that was our anniversary too, JPRPH.
Well, happy anniversary.
And happy birthday, because his birthday was the 17th.
Oh, happy birthday!
And his mom's birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday! My brother's birthday is on the day we got married. Happy birthday! Woo-hoo.
They said they would go for cold water tails with drawn butter to celebrate the events. Yeah, that is cool. Wow, that's just too ironic. Yeah, the 13th is a big day around here for sure. Yep. Then that was this last January 13th was 30 years of marriage, 31 years to the day that we knew each other.
Yep.
So, well, it does say about the on the East Coast, lobster would have been fairly easy to source at the time. It seems that lobster thermidor arrived in the States around 1907, and it became more common on restaurant menus during the first half of the 20th century.
Because they were really into the decadence and the over extravagance and all that stuff. So it would be a perfect dish for that time.
Yeah. Like you said, for that time, yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to read what's left on this to see if anything makes sense. It's got the timeline. The Julia Child influence in 1946. Julia Child includes lobster's thermidor in her influential book, Mastering the Art of French Cooking, helping to popularize it further in American household. 1915, the Waldorf Astoria embraced it by featured it on its menu. Do you want to hear some of the ways to celebrate National Lobster Thermidor Day?
How about going out and eating it?
Yeah, dine out and enjoy lobster thermidor. Invite that special someone to an exquisite meal, or gather a few friends and family, fill up a large table, where if you can find a place where it's made. It's typically served at rather high-end exclusive restaurants, and the expense comes from the cost of the lobster as well as the fussiness of the preparation.
Yeah.
And it may require reservations.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe let them know you're going to have lobster thermidor. Mr. Angel can make it for us on top of the eggs. He'd have enough prep time knowing that we're coming.
Well, if I had a recipe, I probably could make it too. I'm good at following recipes.
Oh, you could try making it at home, it says.
Of course you can.
Yeah. Make sure the lobster is sourced fresh and cooked properly. But anyone with access to the internet can get all of the tips and tricks needed to make it a winner.
Yeah.
I guess black caviar or something. And Mr. Angel's saying to JPRPH1, if you try it, eat it with blini, onion, boiled egg, and some champagne. Just caviar can be overwhelming. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had caviar.
I haven't. I'll trust you. I'll defer to you, Mr. Angel. What another way you can deal with this holiday? Watch shows and films about cooking.
No.
Due to its association with Julia Child and other French chefs, it might be fun to spend some time on National Lobster Thermidor Day watching some cooking shows featuring this and other seafood dishes that hail from France. Or those that would enjoy a little bit of cooking-inspired entertainment. Certain films, Julie and Julia, 2009.
Yeah, that was actually not a bad movie.
Okay.
It was about a girl named Julia who decided she was going to cook through the entire child cookbook. And I think she did like vlogs about it. And yeah. And I think Julia Child was alive at the time and stuff like that. Thought she was silly and stuff. So.
The 100-Foot Journey in 2014, more about cooking in France. a story of a family who moves their Indian restaurant across the street from a Michelin star eatery. Delicious 2021, set in France not long before when Thermidor may have been created. It's a historical comedy about a gifted chef and his protege who are working to become free. And Haute Cuisine, a French comedy watch with subtitles based on the true story of a woman who was appointed as private chef for Francois Mitterrand, who was the president of France from 1981 to 1995. And some parts of the movie were filmed at the Élysée Palace, which is the official residence of the President of the French Republic. So, one story reveals that this dish may have been created for Napoleon himself. However, throw the creation timeline out of whack. It would have been earlier. So it's hard to know if it's simply just a legend. The creamy sauce that the lobster is cooked in is typically made up of white wine, fish stock, a special Mew mustard, and spices such as black pepper and dried fennel. Any other thoughts?
No.
Okay, well, Fred said, though, that he prefers caviar in little crunchy bands with chopped onions, tomato, cucumber slices, some olive paste, or olive oil. Mr. Angel says caviar is great when eating it with something, then it really adds flavor. Only caviar is a bit more acquired taste because it's quite salty.
Right.
So, Mr. Angel said that Fred's version is the salty and tomato is a good combo. Wait, another rest area soon? Jeez. I didn't realize that rest areas were that close together. No, thank you, folks. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. We got 10 likes already, Mrs.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. How many subscribers? Am I at 729 still?
It's at 729, yeah.
Because I lost one and then it came back. Or I got another one. I don't know.
Yeah, I've done that. Same thing with me. I hit the 765? I hit the 765. Now it's 764. It's funny when that one comes and goes away. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I think they're kind of debating whether to keep it or not.
Well, it's funny. I had one that seemed like a very valid person the other night, and it was like then it was gone.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'm hoping. I'm going to tell you, these are my plans. This is going to drive Dad Man crazy. This is my plans. What I want to do, first off, get my computer stuff all set up. Second, get the dryer in and set up. And then I want to do a deep clean of our kitchen and pantry. And get that where we can do more cooking. And see what food we have.
Right.
Because our pantry's a mess and I don't know what we have. And so we end up buying again because we can't find it. So get that done. Yeah, that's kind of my goal. Those are my big goals right now.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, the main thing is getting that dryer in, and then I think the computer's a big thing.
No, I gave you my time. I told you what I wanted to do.
I know.
Set up. I want to get the dryer set up, and then deep clean the kitchen.
Right. Not necessarily all today, though, but I know.
No,
I know.
No,
I know though that you.
I'm gonna drive a 5-hour trip, and then let's do all that.
Well, I do know.
It's not freaking insane to even say that.
Well, you did say before you left that you want to deep clean the kitchen, so I do remember that. So I remember that, and the pantry. Yeah, I agree with you on that. We had to have a nap. Sorry, I'm sure you're going to be tired getting back. You got a really early start if you're up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and I didn't sleep. I mean, I can't say I didn't sleep well. I woke up at 4, and then I laid back down and woke up at 5.
Yeah. Mr. Angel, generally it's about a 5-hour drive. depending on stops. It could be 4.5 to 5. It depends on how many stops, really.
And since I left real early, we don't have to stop for lunch.
Yeah.
So, but I got, I packed it here. I got a dryer. I bought some gallon jugs at a marketplace to use. I got packed in here a computer, desktop computer, my computer bag, our suitcase, a bag that just has miscellaneous stuff in it, the air mattress, which has a hole in it, so I have to find the hole at some point. We have a bag that has snacks in it. Ang has their stuff. 2 pillows, blankets, stuffies, and I think that's it. All in the Kia.
That car, I mean,
And we did pack light. We only packed one suitcase.
I tell you, that car's carried a whole lot of stuff for, been through a lot. So.
We need to go to a drive-thru. We can go to a drive-thru.
And JPRPH says you were pretty tired on the stream as well. Be safe in your travels. Yes, exactly.
I was tired yesterday. I don't know what my problem was.
Mr. Angel says regular breaks. Well, that's kind of why the drive streams are done, to help get through it and all. And especially now carrying that other stuff, like you said, you want to be careful when you pull off in terms of pulling off and pulling back on,
I'll tell you, the most dangerous part is being within 10 miles of your house.
Oh, I agree with that.
They say that statistically the most dangerous time when you get close to your house. I don't know the exact mileage, but because you start relaxing.
Yep. I agree with that. That's when I'm driving. The hardest part is that last bit when we get towards the interstate to come around the city. It just it really gets hard.
Yeah. Why don't you look at a map and see what time we'll actually get?
Fred says that when I drive long distances, feel the need to have the window open for fresh air hitting him in the face, even in winter, even when raining. I get sleepy behind the wheel, Fred. I'm just like that. So, but
I actually have to put gloves on because my hands are freezing.
Hey, JPRPH2 is here, and he is a member.
Hey, JPRPH2.
Yes, exactly. Along with Fred, you members, thank you. Make sure you avail yourself to the channel perks, the advanced previews of certain little shorts, and of course the emotes. So, yeah, true. That Mr. Angel saying that's true about how that is hard driving because you're driving on instinct because you know the area, you know the region.
We should be getting home before noon.
That's about right. Which means we got a lot of work to do. I want to try to get a nap in before that stream tonight.
About 2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours. 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. 2.5 hours.
So 9 to 10, 11.
Oh, y'all are catching up to Tallahassee very quickly then.
Well, I've been doing a steady 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The speed limit.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Because I either will drive slower and not realize it or go like 90.
Yeah. Yep. And hey, JPRPH2, it's good here. Not only upping the likes, but also since that's a channel member account, use it to, like I said, use some emotes and have some fun with it.
Yes. Damn it, Mark.
Oh, what did Mark do this time? Oh, I see you're Quincy. Yeah, you are almost in the capital. Wow.
Yeah, I'm zipping along here.
Oh, gosh, Mr. Angel, I've had kind of these stories. He said, one time I arrived at work. Second, I stepped out. I realized I have zero memory driving. Must have been half asleep. I didn't like to sit.
I
hate that.
I was working an overnight shift. It was kind of first, probably second shift. So I got off around midnight, 2 o'clock. I can't remember what time, but it was late. And I drove home, and it was about a 45-minute drive home.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up the next morning. I was so tired. When I drove home. I woke up the next morning and didn't remember driving home.
I can understand that.
This is when there was newspapers, so I'm
Yeah.
checking the newspaper if they had any story about hit and runs or anything like that in case I hit somebody and didn't realize it. I went out and looked at my car.
That is scary, yeah.
I was terrified. It was awful.
By the way, JPRPH2 says, be safe, Mrs. C, all down the road. And he does the emojis. Afternoon, morning, darn it, Mark, block party, follow, unicorn, evening.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon. Let's see. Good morning, good afternoon. Damn it, Mark. Unicorn. Good evening. And what was the other one?
Let's see. That's it. It's afternoon, morning, darn it, Mark, block party, follow, unicorn, evening.
A block party. Block party. Yes.
Are you going to do some more of those, or still as part of Fortnite, or what?
What?
The block party.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna figure out some times and things. Yes. Well, yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. The block party, the actual Lego builds. Okay,
yes.
never mind.
Yes. Am I looking? Yes, I am looking to do some block parties. I might do a block party this Thursday instead of doing a game, because Thursdays are like my block party game time right now. Because I don't have another time scheduled. So I'm not. Some of my schedule stuff might change once I get all the setup done. And then I'll get the garage done, and then I'll have to reset everything up there too. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now the block parties will be on Thursday. I'll probably do a brick build on Thursday instead of a game if I get everything set up, because I've got some Christmas sets that I want to do. They're not necessarily Lego, but I got to make Christmas, and I want to do them like the Hello Kitty sushi. I want to do that one. So, I'm kind of, yeah. So I'm kind of, it depends on, like I say, I got to get my setups done. And when I get my setups done, it'll be, really kind of cool.
Yeah, that'll, because that's the thing, is having space, and especially for some of those. There's some big builds, though. The Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I do know there's one build I'm going to be doing in March for sure. It's the BTS Dynamite build, because I believe that's when they're doing their what's it called when they come there, when they come comeback. Is that what they call it when the idols I think it's
I would call it a comeback tour.
Their comeback tour. They're doing an international comeback tour. So I thought I would do that build.
Wait, did they already finish their service already?
I believe they are. I think they are.
Why are they calling it comeback tour? Is it because of the military service?
Yes, I'm not 100% sure. I think they have. I think they've all finished their service.
Right, because being from South Korea, they have the required, was it 1 or 2 years?
It depends, but yeah, 18 months. I think. I am not an officiant. I'm not. well versed in their requirements. Sometimes it depends. Like there's some that they have injuries, so they don't go into the combat part of the military. So their service is longer because they're like in administration or something like that. So it all depends, I believe, if I understand what little bit I understand of it.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, all right. You're getting close to Tallahassee now, so that's cool.
Excellent. Excellent. Party time.
Well, that was a good way to
Well,
stay awake.
Do some more of my games. That Gravity Cat was hilarious, and I do want to play some more of that. I know I frustrate you guys because it takes me forever to do a level, but they're fun, and I get to just chat with you guys. I got some fun little. You get to see how uncoordinated I am.
So, you talked about some of the new food you ate, or some. Is there any other new stuff that you did over there, or any new things that you're bringing back than what you said before?
From the Panhandle.
Yeah.
We're bringing back some freeze-dried kiwi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing back jars and a dryer.
Yeah.
And a computer.
Well, yeah, but did y'all do anything else that was unique, different? I know the fondue pot was different. The kiwi, but
no.
You went where?
We really didn't do a lot of. No, we just went to the melting. I just went to the melting pot.
I guess the first few days of the trip you couldn't do anything because it was so cold, and with the snow, it was like you just.
That was our big thing, is that we saw snow, and I got to take some pictures of the youngest in the snow. It was about an inch stayed on the ground, and it was cold.
Yeah, those temperatures were very cold for us.
Oh, I saw this neatest thing, Dad, man, and we got to get one. It's a Ryobi attached. It's a Ryobi tool. It's like a mini chainsaw. So it's
right.
Like cut through like those trees and things, but I could even use it. It's
cool.
Fantastic. I want to get one. They use it because they have two fireplaces, two cast iron stoves, one in their workplace and one in their house. And so they have to split logs and cut trees, cut branches and cut stuff down. And oh my gosh, that thing was amazing. They got that, and they also had some power fruit clippers, like for pruning. That was a right. Those are two.
Yeah.
I want to get the little mini chainsaw because then I can cut those trees down without bothering you.
Yeah. Well, I can get some of them down. We need to get our neighbor with a chainsaw to go in the ground on that one crepe myrtle out there, though. We're gonna, and I actually talked to him a while back, but we haven't gotten together.
Oh no. A lot of them, they're not okay. I'm not going to argue with you.
No. What do you mean? I'm not trying to argue.
I don't think they're big trunks. What trunk are you talking about?
The crepe myrtle out in the front. You're talking about pulling those up, right?
Just do the little branches. This mini,
Huh?
it's so cute. It's like 6 to 8 inches long, the entire chainsaw. It's stinky, but it cuts through. My sister was cutting through, I don't know, 6-inch trunks.
Okay. Well, I might have to get help on the big back tree. That thing needs to come down, but that's a different issue, a different day. But okay, whatever you think. Fred's saying chainsaw. Nate.
You guys, you don't understand. I get excited about office supplies. So you show me. I love rubber band balls. I'm stupid. So office supplies and power tools make me
Happy. They do, folks. They do. Fred said chainsaw neighbor sounds scary, and Mr. Angel said he knows those tools, Mrs. But do check the wattage. The good ones are a bit more expensive, but it's worth it.
The Ryobis are it's a
The little chainsaw thing you're talking about.
yeah. This is it's battery operated, and I love Ryobi tools.
Yeah, he's telling me they're really handy. And JPRPH2's headed out. He said, "Take care, folks. God blesses everyone."
Bye bye.
Thanks for being here today, JPRPH 1 and 2.
I need to get fuel. I guess I need to start paying it. Well, I'm okay.
How much do you have left?
I've still got 177 miles.
Okay. That works. I just pulled up a random forecast for our friend JT up there, up close to where he is. It's negative 15 right now.
Oh, wow.
Tonight, they're going from 20 to 50% chance of snow, and snow all the way through Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
Then it snows again on Tuesday.
It's still overcast, but there's a little bit, the sun's trying to peek through.
Yep. Hey, listen to these temperatures, missus. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
It's currently negative 15. Today's high is supposed to reach 7.
What? Where?
In Michigan, where JT is, up in that area.
Brr.
Tonight's low is 2 degrees.
Wow.
Tomorrow, with 80% chance of snow, 15 degrees. Tomorrow night's low is 4 degrees. The high on Monday is a balmy 14 degrees. Monday night, 1 degree. Tuesday, 18. Tuesday night, low of 1. I mean, like, how do you live with the temperatures that cold that long?
Because they do.
I just...
Set it down there. I'll pick it up.
It's like he's told me before, you're just too cold to send the kids out. You just stay in and bundle up, so...
Yeah.
Fallout Days said, I'm glad to stay in Florida. Now, he does say, Mr. Angel does say, if you have a garden with a lot of pruning, which my in-laws do, maintenance, it's a very useful tool.
Yes. Well, the reason I like the little, it's like a mini chainsaw. You can use it with one hand. It's not, and the safety features on it are phenomenal. And I need safety features because I'm an accident prone.
Yeah.
Very clumsy. So I don't ever dismantle any safety features on anything. I know people that do. Any safety devices I keep on because they're there for a reason.
Oh, I'm trying to do something. Sorry.
That's okay. At their work, they have a massive paper cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a safety feature where you can't drop the lever down to cut it until you push this button. Well, someone had it. They had it where it was permanently off, where the safety feature wasn't working. I'm like, I turned it back on. I said, I don't do anything without that. I don't bypass anything, safety features.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know how I am. I
Mm-hmm.
will. If I can hurt myself, I will. I'm just
Not on purpose, though.
not on purpose, but I'm just clumsy. And it's funny, they have a meat slicer, which looks absolutely amazing, Donald. Dad, man, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, guys. And it's like they did not use it while I was there, but you just drop the meat in the top, and it slices it, and then you can turn it the other direction, and then it's like you can make it diced. It's like really cool. But I wasn't allowed near it because my brother-in-law, who is very, 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 very safety conscious, he was cleaning it and he just touched the blade and
Yeah.
his finger.
Well, one time I took clippers and just put it to my head with no guard, and I ended up making myself almost bald. And Mom couldn't cut it.
That was
Yeah.
stupid.
I know. Well, still, that's why you don't like Mr. Angel said. Removing safeties deserves a Darwin Award. And welcome back, Wes Cagle. Hell, sorry, fell asleep waiting for the stream to start. Dude, you're like I was like at 10 o'clock last night. I couldn't stay awake. I had to bail on Wes. We're going to try to do a second stream last night, but it was just like I had no energy. And just was like, it's like he said, it was like he didn't know which one to tell me. Either get in here and play or get your butt to sleep. So,
Hey, Dad Man.
Yeah.
Do we have a dolly, whatever they're called? You know what I'm talking about.
I believe we do. I think it's in the shed, but it's a really bad shed. But it will help. It will at least be something. Are you talking about with the dryer?
Not the ones that I have that I use in the car.
No. A real dolly. Yeah, there's a red real dolly. It's not the best, but I mean, you're talking about
the best.
Are you talking about for the dryer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily that the draw. If we had the straps that we could put underneath it and lift it, like the moving straps, we could move it easy. But we don't have moving straps.
All right. Well, there is a dolly out there I think we could use.
Yeah.
Just somebody will have to help guide it. So, but I think, like you said, you got to deal with that one part first before we can get that in. Or at least move that stuff around, and then we can bring it in. Then you can work on your computer, whichever way you decide to do it.
I have to shove that table over and give us space.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to
come
back up because I'll have computers.
Yeah. Man, Mr. Angel said he had a guy remove the safety from an industrial dough kneading machine.
People are stupid.
Yeah. It didn't end well. Well, we got 9 people here with us today. Hey, and Snort had to disappear for a bit. He should be back a little bit later. But, wow, thank you. That's kind of what a dry stream is. Unfortunately, it's Florida. It's already boring. You can see the dead trees, but it's a gray, dreary day. So, folks, how's the weather where you are?
Yes, it is. It is a dreary day. And that's kind of what's making it a little hard for me. I want to wake up in a sense because the sun really has not come out, and so it's still it's hard. I can understand when people talk about the winter blues or the depression that they get because there's no sun, and so we don't really deal with that because we do have sun. We do not have like lots and lots of days like this.
Right.
So we don't necessarily have to deal with the winter doldrums so much. But I can see it. It's just like, ugh.
Well, Jeff and I are supposed to get together again, so we're going to talk about Alaska. I mean, talk about long days.
I just can't imagine months of this.
Nope.
Days that look like this.
Yeah. Fred did say he has a variety of tools for doing field work. Always have 2 tools, always a thick pair of gloves because many bushes have thorns over here. Secondly, an extra pair of clothes, especially underwear because of snakes. When he stumbles upon a snake, he poops his pants. So, whether they're poisonous or not, Mr. Angel, you see a snake, you assume they're all poisonous. Like when we went down these freshwater creeks as a kid when all these people insisted go there. There'd be fun to go in inner tubes down this cold water stream, and everything under you looked like it was a snake. And then you had to worry about stuff falling out of the trees on top of you.
Yeah, and I tell you, most snakes will, if they're going the direction you're going, it's because you're both running away in the same direction. But there's the moccasin, the water moccasin.
Oh yeah,
will chase you. It will attack you.
Yep.
So, sorry, the speed limit dropped down, and I'm working on getting it.
Yeah,
so,
especially the construction zone. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's the state capital, so everybody can be ticked off at me. I'm going to go 63.
Well, the Smoky Bears are out there quite a bit around in that area too. So.
Weekend, so they can go after them. I'm trying to get my thing to go.
Yeah, your cruise control. Yeah.
Yeah, because what that says, 60. So I'll go back there. I don't break the speed limit in.
No.
So I'll take every. Oh, I got a semi behind me. Oh, he's gonna zip over. Oh my God, he's scaring me. Oh my gosh. Oh, he was kind of a jerk.
Which one? The brown truck?
That one, this white one that's just coming.
Oh, the semi? Yeah. It's like last night when I came back. I passed the state trooper going one way, and I was nice and slow, and then coming back, I realized I caught myself before I passed him. Like, oh man.
I might not care, but I do know in the state capitol they're a little more aggressive, and so they can pass me. I don't care. And
so many more out there running radar this time on the weekends too. They're not as bad as Georgia. Georgia, they're out all the time.
And I got gray hair, so they can just say, "Oh, you old woman."
There you go. Embrace the olditude.
You old woman. I'll drive like an old woman. Make it look like I had no teeth. I drive.
Yeah. Where are my cheesy poos? Sorry, that's getting stuck in my head. No, it's like Wes Cagle sings, I want cheesy poos, and he does it, and that daggum song is stuck in my head now.
I didn't know there was a song.
Yeah. Cartman sings, I love cheesy poos. Well, you know what else? Our friend Sam's kids are addicted to the unicorn now.
Oh, you are evil.
No, they did it. They wanted the baby cuteness, especially wanted and then the song, it made it even better.
But this song is horrific for kids.
No, I have not told her this yet. I will stop at the second verse. I will not go into the other stuff because, I don't want to scare children. But,
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, look, I have my limits, I want them to like it, not be scared of it. Yeah, because like that, like my hoof, partake my hoof, and all that. Yeah, it's like, no.
I think it's 70 miles now.
Yeah, it's probably back to 75, so.
But not 75, it's 70.
70, yeah, that's right. That takes me back when we went to South Dakota, the speed limit of 80. That was like crazy.
No, it's still 60.
Well, it looks like it's still technically a work area. So let's see.
A big Amazon. Hey, I love Amazon.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Can I read something?
Like you want to marry it?
Yeah. Can I read something to you? I think this is a joke, though, but somebody put it out there. And West and Mr. Angel, anybody that's driven on snow might be able to opine on it. Okay. It says the person captioned this image. It looks like a real. Okay. the person captioned this as best advice I've ever heard about winter driving with a southern spin. Okay. And this is on this newscast. It looks like Twitter advice from, and indicates the user. And the person says, if you rarely drive on snow, just pretend you're taking your grandma to church. There's a platter of biscuits and 2 gallons of sweet tea in the glass jars in the back seat. She's wearing a new dress and holding a crock pot full of gravy. I get it now. The southern spin about biscuits and gravy. That's awesome.
Oh my God! Did you see that car?
No, what happened?
He was like going, okay, I'm going 65. He is probably going 90.
Yeah, probably so. By the way, speaking of food, Sashi's here.
I heard him drive past me.
Wow, that's cool. Sashi's here, Mrs.
Hey, Sashi.
I'm sure we're going to hear about.
Get over.
Yeah. All right.
She's now 70. Yay.
Yay. Okay. Exactly. Yeah, I bet your granddad was a tough guy. That snake bite was probably the least, one of his least injurious things. Considering he was in the resistance.
What snake bite? I can't read the comments.
Well, they were talking about a viper. Fred had a viper. Viper had a one. They have vipers over there, and his grandfather was bitten by a Cretan viper. But he came through after a week without antitoxin, but with a scar on his hip. And Mr. Young said, Mr. Angel said, must have hurt like hell. Even a viper can give a nasty bite. And then that's when Fred talked about his granddad was in the World War II resistance, and tough guy, very tough.
We had a friend that was bit on his hand by a pygmy rattlesnake. Mm-hmm. I don't think they realized it because it just felt like they were working in their garden or whatever, and it just felt like a little prick, and they almost lost their arm.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. By the way, Sashi has a public service announcement.
Yes.
But like you say, you always miss when people aren't there. Sashi said, I would like everyone to know I did watch yesterday's show. I was just unconscious in front of the screen.
I figured when you don't post links, I figure you have fallen asleep. You know, I figured you are just checking your eyes for leaks, the eyelids for holes, and that you will eventually finish your testing procedure.
Yep. Too funny.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured that when no links were coming out, I'm going, because our show was like really short yesterday. Number one, I was exhausted and like
yeah, you were scattered.
It was crazy yesterday. And then it was like, oh, it's not even an hour. I barely made it over an hour. I did, I think it was like an hour and 9 minutes or something. It was very short, and I pushed it. So I try to get at least an hour.
Well, you know me.
I have the recipes and fun stuff.
Well, you know me. I kind of I got in a funk yesterday. Couldn't get out of it. I took that off. I had comp time built up, so it was really cool. So, oh my gosh, now we're getting more. We are starting to get more models and more things about next weekend. There's a graphic out there that has like the Panhandle more than 20% chance of snow. Oh, all the way to almost us, really.
Yeah, they've been cutting firewood, splitting wood, so that they'll have enough for their.
There's talking about for over 10% for where we are, and then even down there for Fallout Dave, St. Augustine, it's got like a greater than 5% chance. So.
Wow.
I mean, it could be very interesting this next week.
Yeah, with the video of me walking in the snow was so funny because I'm wearing cloth pants, and I had that gray that you saw was that blanket hoodie that I own, which, oh my gosh, it is wonderful. But they had a fireplace, and I tell you, it was almost at times stifling in there. It was it worked so well. But you have it, and then they have it where it vents. They can have it circulate to the other rooms.
Right.
But yes.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll just have to keep an eye on for next week, but at least you'll be home. That's the good thing.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Sashi said I was there with the links ready and pulled up.
Oh goodness! Oh my! But you needed your sleep, and that is, that makes kind of the fact that it's relaxing enough.
Yes.
But hey, I can have a little. I will have sympathy for you, Sashi, because I've been going to bed around 9 p.m. The time where I was at Central Time. So
Which would be 10 o'clock here. Yeah.
I would wake up 5, 6 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock, I'm like, that's when my mom goes to bed. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone.
Well, yeah, I could believe it. But hey, you're not supposed to have sympathy. Then you're supposed to say, hey, he's disappointing. He's not doing it the Asian way, Failure is not permitted.
He didn't fail. He slept like he was supposed to.
Yeah, but he always tells me about the Asian in him, about not laughing and training and all this stuff. But I agree with you, Sashi. Let's like snort poop. There's so many of y'all that when y'all aren't there, it's like, wait, is everything okay? I like West earlier falling asleep.
When Sashi's not there, I know he is falling asleep. He's gone to sleep.
Yep.
I know that it's late. When I stream, it's late for him.
Yeah, which is usually that's why when I stream it, he's going to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or making lunch or something. So you have about 2 hours left. It looks like.
Yeah.
Sashi usually goes to sleep around 12 and up 6:30 a.m. About 6.5 hours. See, that's what I tell people is enough. And then you need more sleep. Not you. I'm not mocking you. But it's like you need to sleep more. I'm like, look, I don't want to go to bed at 10 o'clock. Huh?
It's one day, guys. Here, 7:30 my time, 7:30 p.m. I am like going. I was trying to stay awake, and I said, forget it. I'm going to bed. So by 7:45, I was in bed. I was asleep, and I woke up at 5 a.m. the next morning. So what's that? 7.
That's about 10 hours.
11,
Yeah.
12, 1, 2, I slept about 9.5 hours.
No, sometimes it happens.
I was exhausted.
I know. Well, look, I had 3 hours. Yeah.
So,
oh, I know. I slept hard last night when I finally went to bed.
Well, sometimes I do that like, oh my, I'm going to bed. It's 8 o'clock. I don't care. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Yep. And boy, I get refreshed. My mom and them, they have the Apple Watch, and they wear it, and it can actually it gives them a sleep score every morning.
Yep.
And it does. Some of the grade is you get so many points for staying on your sleep routine, which is, if you go to bed at 9, you wake up at 6 o'clock. If you stay with that routine, you get points for that. You lose points if you sleep and go in late or whatever. So you have that. You have points for how many times you wake up, or points are deducted. You have points for how long you're up during the night. So my sister gets, usually gets around 80 to 100. My mom is ecstatic when she gets 60.
Oh, well, I do.
I'm
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see where I scored. Some nights are better than others. Depends on how much caffeine I had before I go to bed. Mr. Angel said, pro tip when driving in snow, look ahead further than usual and keep an extra eye on the peeps behind you. Just because you drive well in snow doesn't mean others do.
Oh, exactly.
By the way, up where our friend Jess is, I told you yesterday her cold temperature right now.
Let me respond.
I thought you did. Sorry.
No, let me respond.
Okay.
I do that even with Florida drivers because Florida drivers are insane. So I'm checking my rearview mirror. I can't today, and that's driving me insane. But I check it. I make sure. I pretty much know where every vehicle is. The only time sometimes they catch me is if they are in my blind spot. And I try to remember the color of the vehicle, where they're at, so that if they move, I know where their new position is. But yeah, it's kind of the same with Florida, just Florida drivers in general. Now you may continue.
Up where she is last night
What
when we were up yesterday afternoon or early evening, it was -3. Well, right now up in that area, it's -3, -19 Celsius. High today of 10, low of 7, high tomorrow of 16, and low of 0 on Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
It's like, man. And then it's supposed to be 30% snow today and then 80 tonight and 80 tomorrow. Wow. She was saying about 3 to 6 inches of snow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Mr. Angel, I'll go check the other tips. And he said earlier, when driving on snow, simple rules apply. Correct tires and snow chains. Adjust speed. Do not overtense on the wheel. Drive in lower gear if needed. Be very conservative with the brakes. Then to reduce speed with the engine instead of braking. No wild movements.
Yep. Well, in the 90s, we actually had snow. And the roads iced up. And nobody knew how to drive in ice. And they would hit their brakes and they would go slide. Well, I don't mind. And they would steer out the wrong way. And so I don't know, maybe I read the driver's manual or something. It was one thing actually stuck in my head is I knew that, number one, you don't hit your brakes. Try to just slow down, and if you have to, lightly apply brakes. If you start a skid, you turn into the skid. So I had no problem driving on the icy road. Do I want to do it? No. But I do know what to do if I am driving on an icy road. Okay, you may speak.
Just wait. I'm just trying to look for something. I'm just trying to look for something.
I'm telling you. Okay, I am looking at the screen, and I am wishing I could move the crawl up a little bit. I wish we could control that because that drives me crazy.
What's that again?
No, it's just the way the crawl is on the StreamYards, how low it is. Yeah. I wish I could. I don't know. I wish when we're just doing a video talk like this, we could move the crawl up.
Yeah, I don't know that there's.
It's just an aesthetic thing that drives me crazy.
Oh man, I just saw something out there that was really, really interesting. You remember how some in the 80s, especially Pepsi bottles, they had those little short glass bottles, but they had the styrofoam on it. Do you remember those?
I do not remember those.
Oh, there were some, and the meme has it about. Remember when you peeled it off? Yeah, I used to peel the styrofoam off the glass.
Like the labels were like a foam.
Yes.
Yeah, I do remember that. I thought you were talking. Never mind what I was thinking.
No. It's
Yes,
well,
the
see,
tables weren't the plastic. Yep, I do remember that.
yeah, the styrofoam. It's weird, but I remember when Big Macs were in styrofoam boxes. But Mr. Angel says driving on summer tires is an offense there in the winter. If you do major trouble, if there's an accident, see that's the problem with us driving up north in the winter. Is ours are all year tires. We don't have special snow tires and chains and things like that. You know, but that's why we try not to go north. Although we were almost about to around Thanksgiving last year, but that you know I tell you what, JT was funny. He was like, "Don't come to Michigan in the fall, the winter." He's like, just like just there's nothing's open, and it's just completely different. So, but yeah, it's. Yay! So where are you at now?
I'm on 227.
Wait, what? 27 or 227?
227.
All right, I was like thinking, like, dang, that's a. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting on today because I'm seeing now Panhandle tornado threat tomorrow.
Yeah, the weather was really bad. Even though I'd be driving away from it, I just
It would have been bad.
It would have been bad. I'm glad
We're also tired.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel, Aang.
We're tired. We're ready to be home.
I'm tired. I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm tired.
I did.
I'm tired.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm so tired on Thursday when I made my dinner. I forgot to crunch up some salmon skin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
You'll have to eat the other tabaki.
I'm sharing that with you.
I know, but we can still put some on yours.
I should try some of yours too.
We got these salmon skin chips, and they're good, but they're very rich, and they truly are just salmon skin fried the chips.
I don't usually like chips, but like that and like Tostitos scoops.
You like those in Tostitos scoop?
Or sour cream and onion chip, but or salt and vinegar.
So you like a lot of types of
No. Anything else I do not like. There's specific kind.
I understand. I got you. You like Doritos? I'm not a big Dorito fan, but I like Cool Ranch. I like Cool Ranch Doritos.
If I had to pick a Dorito flavor to eat, I'd pick Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch, I would too.
But I can stomach them.
That works. Oh man, so
Salt and vinegar. I love salt and vinegar chips.
They numb your
we,
lips.
it's just funny how we have more seafood chips because we came back with some last week, and
I've eaten a lot of. We ate a lot. Well, I ate a lot. The honey and butter chips were good.
yeah,
I barely ate any.
Because I ate most of them. They were really good.
Mrs. didn't save any for me.
The salted egg potato chips were good. We still have some of them. You still have some of the garlic shrimp chips. Those
Right.
I need to try those.
They're right back there.
I'm lazy. I'm just lazy. I'm gonna be suffering.
And with the salmon skin was good, but I could eat like 2, and that was it.
I can eat those for days, dude.
And they become the youngest chips. And the salmon skin and the salted egg potato chips they're salted egg, salmon skin, and salted egg. That's the name of the company. It's a company out of Singapore.
I think it's Irvin's actually. That's the
Oh,
brand.
yes. Sorry.
That's
Yes.
just the type of chip that they
The
make.
type of chip, the salted egg potato chip. and the salted egg salmon skin.
It also has like nori and stuff in it. Seafood in it.
Oh look, everybody! Here comes the ugly car. Here comes
Oh
the
man,
ugly
no. That
car.
yeah, Atwood's car, the thing that Wes likes driving in, those battery cars.
They're
Man,
quiet. They're quiet on Fortnite.
I just but you hear it sound like a golf cart.
Yes, so they don't get hurt.
It's such a dumb car.
It is silly looking, I think.
It's so dumb. You know, I feel like that would be unsafe.
I don't think it's unsafe. I just think it's dumb looking. There's a couple cars that I think are dumb looking. And the one that looks like a toaster.
Oh geez, yeah.
But I've looked at what are called adventure vans.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very boxy square. But it's like an RV, but you don't know it's an RV.
Interesting.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, Mr. Angel, the ugly car. That's what we call the Teslas.
What?
Yeah, the ugly car. That thing that went by, that Tesla thing, the future battery truck. Yeah. He's laughing now. Oh, Sashi said, well, all this talk about tires is bound to tire you out.
I'm exhausted. Yes, I am tired.
Yeah, and I tell you, Sashi, yeah, wet weather tires where you are, because if you had snow, like you said, we really have to think about what's going on down there where you are. Oh, wow, that's how bad. Mr. Angel says that certain parts of Europe will confiscate your license for reckless driving if you do not use winter tires and snow chains.
Well, yeah, I understand that because, yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes, like, if we drove up north, we wouldn't have a choice. We wouldn't have no reason to have snow tires.
Europe gets snow. It's not like...
Yeah, yes, Mr. Angel, it was a Tesla container.
If I was planning on driving up north, we would have to make sure we at least had snow chains. If we were going to do that.
Or something.
That's why I hate it when you're like, oh, I hope we get snow. And I'm like, no, we don't have the right tires.
Well, we don't go anywhere. It's like I said with
snow. And I'm like,
well, like if when we were going to go to Michigan, or if we at that time up to Cincinnati, I was like, you're crazy. And I'm saying I just want to get up there, park, and stay in the hotel and just not go anywhere. You know, I don't want to drive in that stuff.
You're silly.
I know.
I'm gonna see if my windshield wiper fluid works.
Okay. It froze last week, is what it did.
Yeah. Oh, we had that real freezing up in. Now it looks like it rained. Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh, I got something I got to show tonight.
Are you doing your show while we're?
No, I'm not. I'm looking at things and coming up with things. I'm talking with you and coming up with things to talk about.
I'm messing with you.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, you're so convincing. No, but I thought because I saw.
That's what. Hey guys, he's guilty, and that's why he's defensive because he knows he was working on your show.
Well, no. I would just come. I saw a headline or something, and I was going to tell you because I know you like Crocs. Aang likes Crocs, right?
Like rocks?
Crocs, the shoes.
Oh, Crocs, yes, I love Crocs.
Yeah. DeWalt introduces a 20-volt snowblower Crocs.
Oh, gosh.
It's just, I wouldn't call them snowblowers. They look more like snow plows, but still, that's weird. I had to look at that later, but like I said, yeah. Well, Mr. Angel, that's the problem. Like down here is we have no reason to have different sets of tires to change them in and out. So, you know, because we don't get snow. If we get snow next week, it'll be crazy.
We need tires more that help repel that you can drive in rain.
Right, like Sashi, the wet weather tires.
They have special treads just for driving in rain. So ours are like an all weather, but they're made more for dealing with rain.
Yeah.
And water on the roads and repelling the water.
And that's why we, like, and then, when we actually had snow here, and I'm sure a lot of people out Panhandle, when they had that big snow a couple weeks ago, you just don't drive anywhere. Now, some people are capable of driving.
An advisory said telling people not to drive.
When it snowed before?
Last week.
Oh, last week, yeah. Oh, interesting.
I was joking with Glenda. I said, "Oh, we can go to Costco." And I'm like, and I looked outside. I said, "No, we're not doing that." But because of the snow.
Yeah.
And then they said that there was an advisory about not driving in the snow.
Yes, it's for the best. Yep, absolutely.
So you just hunker down and.
Yep.
If you need food, it's tough. You wait a week, wait a day.
Yep. Oh, Fred said over there, if Civil Protection has issued warnings and you ignore them and get in a blizzard without change, you can kiss your driving license bye-bye.
If you do what?
You can kiss your driving license bye-bye.
For what?
I thought, okay, then I must have cut out. Over where he is, if Civil Protection has issued warnings and you ignore them and get in a blizzard without change, you can kiss your driving license goodbye.
Oh, yeah. I get that. I hear that.
Yeah. So it's like Mr. Angel said, is that pretty much some of those governments, you break the rules, you pay for it. Oh, wow. Accountability. So Mr. Angel said, each climate type asks for adaptation for tires if you're smart. Makes sense in Florida. You have wet climate tires. Ours are really more all weather because they have to do all that, where Sashi has a lot more rainfall than us. So he would need to specifically get wet weather tires. But, because we deal with drought, heat, cold, all that stuff. So it's just amazing there's all these different types of tires out there to begin with.
Well, it's all the different types of treads.
Mm-hmm.
Treads are different for whatever you need to deal with. Like I said, you put chains on the tires and that will compensate for a lot.
No, absolutely. Let me do this. Let's see. Do you want to hit any more of the celebrations now?
It is National Peanut Butter Day. Woohoo!
I tell you, there are a lot of people that love peanut butter. I love my peanut butter, but people, if they have those allergies or they've had too much peanut butter, they may not like them so much.
I love peanut butter. My sister got some peanut butter from Costco. It's natural. It's organic, natural peanut butter, whatever. Oh my God, it's like so smooth. You can actually pour it on top of apples or anything like that. It's almost like it's been melted. It's so good. We need to go to Costco. But not today.
Yeah, I agree. I'd like to go because they do have they actually have good wings to cook. So, but yeah, National Peanut Butter Day, like you said, we did global belly laugh. So everybody laugh from your belly. Well, National Peanut Butter Day. Who doesn't love peanut butter? Well, I know a few people. Whether as an ingredient in a candy bar or some cookies, simply eaten by the spoonful, pretty much everyone loves it in some way or another. I know there are some people that hate peanut butter. And, of course, it provides the most important ingredient to one of America's favorite quick snack or easy meals, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, now... I
just like a peanut butter sandwich.
I do too, but there are times lately in the last few years as I've gotten older, I'd like the jelly with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fred said he's tried some peanut butter recently. It didn't make him enthusiastic. He still prefers honey or marmalade.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
But you have to make sure that, yeah, yeah, I get you. I hear you.
and I've been told some people had nothing but peanut butter sandwiches they were fed for a trip, and they just got sick of it too.
Well, you know what I will say that, and my dad did this, and people are like, why do you do that? I love putting butter and then peanut butter on a sandwich.
Oh, I don't get that. Yeah, I know. But why do you do that? I mean,
I don't know, but it's good.
oh,
I like it. So,
oh, come on, Mr. Angel. You don't want peanut butter? No, he said, no, thank you. I'm good. He's got the ambulance, the red light, the EpiPen, and peanuts.
oh,
I
you
know.
don't have an allergy?
Yeah, he's got a bad allergy. Yeah, he's talked about in other streams. Yeah, definitely peanuts are one that would set him off. It's like, a brother-in-law and cinnamon,
So, Mr. Angel, does peanut dust also affect you? Or is it actually ingesting it? I had someone that if someone cooked in peanut oil, just the droplets in the air would have an allergic reaction.
Wow, no, that's bad.
I mean, it sounds like you're that bad.
Yeah, I think
so many places cook in peanut oil.
Well, it's like your brother-in-law with the cinnamon. It's that bad. It's like it can't be anywhere.
During the holidays when they have like the cinnamon brooms.
Yeah.
We go like a grocery store they have. And it's like, oh my gosh, he has to like run through them.
So I'm waiting for Mr. Angel if he's going to respond on that one. So. But people think it's more of a modern invention, but it's not. And folks, here's some Mrs. Kofi donation, folks, one time, multiple times, whatever the way to support the missus. So, Mr. Angel says if he walks past a peanut and a note roaster, he gets sick already. Yeah. And yeah, Fred, that's how bad the brother-in-law is. No cinnamon cookies. Oh, darn. Not even, you can't even get stuff near him, crumbs and all that stuff.
His wife, my sister, loves snickerdoodles, which are cookies with cinnamon, and they can't eat them. So, yeah. There's also, he can't have certain nuts. He can't have pecan.
Yeah.
And I don't know what other ones he can.
Yeah, Mr. Angel said the sin alone takes his breath away, literally.
Yeah, so they're just in the air. Yeah.
What does it do? Tighten the airways, like clog your throat?
You have a allergic reaction. I don't know what his are, but the reaction could be anything from a rash to your throat closing up to congestion. It could be so many different reactions. Swelling.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like with his airway gets restricted. So yeah, there's so many different ways people can have reactions to allergies.
Yeah. Not even be close to it.
Some get migraines. Some you get migraines, swelling, congestion, puffy eyes, rashes, constricted airways. Those are probably, the symptoms, which could eventually lead to passing out, unconsciousness.
No. Well, the good news is you have no chance of rain right now.
Yeah, I'll probably at 3:01 go to the Busy Bee. Is that the one or the 283?
283 is the big one. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go to the 283. Do you want to go into the Busy Bee?
I'm actually kind of hungry.
You want to go? You can go in and get something.
Well, let me ask you this: do you want to resume the stream after y'all stop and come back, or do you want to end the stream there?
I'm just gonna get gas, and while I'm getting gas, I'll turn away from the busy bee.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just keep the stream going. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, I can keep it going. I can take you down. Take you off camera and wait for you to. Huh?
Take me down.
Yeah, okay. Or if you wanted to end it and just drive home the rest of the way, I mean, do whichever what you want to do. Because
I like the talking.
Okay. All right.
If you guys, do you guys? How many people are still watching? Is anybody watching?
We got 8 watching, 7 on YouTube, and I'm the one on Twitch. Actually, we got 8 on YouTube. We got 1 on Twitch. I mean, it's just now hit 10:30 here, so I mean, no. I keep sharing the stream out. We may have more join. You never know. Wes might have fallen back asleep.
You guys know I'm just gonna be chattering away.
Yeah, I wonder if Wes Cagle went back to sleep. I know Snortopoopas had to run an errand. So, but yeah, Sashi said he hasn't seen anyone with peanut allergy over there. With all the peanut dishes we have here, I think they got removed from the gene pool. But it could also be processing how they're made and everything else too. I mean, your peanuts, the way you're designed, made, and all over there could be different than what they are here in America. So you never quite know.
Also, they're and Sashi, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the Asian community, is there a lot of people that are lactose intolerant that can't have cheese or dairy per se, of a higher percentage than in other countries? Because I read that somewhere, and that ambiguous somewhere. I don't remember where. Like saying I saw it on the internet, or they said. I don't remember where I got that information. So, is that true that there's a high rate of people that are lactose intolerant?
Mr. Angel saying throat closes due to tissue swelling. Stomach feels like it's filled with 1,000 needles. Eye swell, nausea.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah.
Except I didn't say that.
Sashi said not really many that I've seen over here. Not sure about other places in the region though.
Right.
And Snort's back, and you jumped up to 11 people now. Hey, Mrs. Let me go to the bathroom. Let me take a quick break since you're going to stop. Let me go get another drink and something, and use the restroom real quick, and I'll be back before you stop.
I think I got about miles before I get to it, because
That's what I'm saying is let me step out and you talk. I'll be right back as soon as I can. But the bear is back.
Hey, Bear. I cannot read any of the comments, so I'm just gonna rattle away here. I have no idea what I'm talking about, what I'm gonna talk about. But let's see. Oh yeah, my computer. It's pretty awesome. Even though it's 7 years old, I think it's faster than my computer, which is not that old. So it's gonna be fun to do. I deleted most of the games that he played. He played a lot of first-person shooters and stuff like that, which I don't play. And also, I don't have a license for them, so I couldn't get on and play them anyway. But I'm hoping that my setup will be a little more efficient. I will work with 3 monitors. I bought a KVM switch so that I can use my same keyboard and mouse and monitors for all 3 computers, and I can flip them back and forth. So that's going to be kind of fun. I'm learning new tech, new little gadgets and stuff. The one thing with this computer, it didn't come with a side panel. So I was going to buy just like a glass side panel for it, but you can't buy just a glass side panel. So they had mesh that you could buy, and where it will not protect, like a foot going through the monitor or anything. it will keep dust and insects out of it. So that will be good. I cleaned it out really well before I brought it here. But it's going to be fun to do. So I'm up in my game a little bit. I think I'm getting as many computers as I have shoes.
Man,
I'll have 3.
How did Grandma let you have more than one computer?
Because I'm an adult and I can get to it. So I have a streaming or podcast computer. Are you there, Dad Man?
I came back, yeah.
Okay. I'll have a gaming computer, and then I'll have one that's just for my work. So that would be really nice. Making a lot of noise.
What's that?
You're making a lot of noise.
Well, I'm sorry. Then I'll mute.
Okay. I just was letting you know that there was a lot of crinkling noise here.
Yeah, she wasn't being mean.
I was not being mean. Like, oh, there's all campground over there. There's a little play area, a little water park.
That's nice.
Oh, that used to be called the Jellystone Park, but it's now the Reagan's Family Park or something. Had a big water slide on it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. By the way, Fred said, I suppose that's why we have not lactose intolerance in Greece as well. When your mom says drink the milk of yours, she doesn't take no for an answer, even if it's lethal. And Sashi said, I am of Indian origin, so I probably see no issues with lactose intolerance.
Okay. I just was curious.
Yeah. Fred said no needs for side panels. It would have better circulation.
Well, that's why I'm just getting a mesh to help keep the dust out and the insects. So it will have good airflow. And those will be easy to clean because I can just take the magnet off and
well, a couple things real quick. Mr. Angel's going. He has to go. He said, have a fun weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Angel. You have a great rest of your weekend also.
Hopefully we see you before then, but yeah. Go ahead, Mrs. Sorry.
TV show tomorrow, depending on what we get all done. I'm not guaranteeing it. Go ahead.
Well, Sashi checked and said Malaysia has a 0.87% rate of lactose intolerance.
Oh, okay. So it's
Vietnam has a 1% rate of lactose intolerance.
What does the USA have?
Well, let me check. Then Fred said in Greece we don't care about food allergies if you're going to get unliked by a food, maybe. They don't care if they're just eat it, is what he's saying. Let me see. So,
well, I know that there's some food allergies that can kill you. My kid has celiac, and if it goes if they continue to eat gluten, it can destroy their intestines.
Yeah, that celiac is horrible. Wow. According to and I'm going to rely on the AI in this case because it popped it up because you can't just Google anymore. Oh, Sashi said U.S. is 0.52%.
Okay.
But the AI search assistant said approximately 36% of the people in the U.S. have lactose malabsorption, which can lead to lactose intolerance. Oh, okay. So the one is different. Okay, here we go. World population review.
I'm curious. What is the highest? Which country has the highest percentage of diagnosed lactose intolerance?
Let's see. Like Sashi said, the U.S. is 0.52%. Let's see. Colombia is at 0.8. Congo is 1%. Mozambique's 1%. Zambia is 1%.
They don't have them in.
Papua New Guinea is 0.95%. Australia's 0.51%. New Zealand's 0.36%. I think 1%. 1% is the highest that I'm seeing on this graphic.
Yeah, but what is China?
It won't tell you Philippines or Indonesia though. China is 0.85.
What is Japan?
0.72.
Okay,
That's where, yeah, Sashi. That's the link I'm at right now.
What is Korea?
Well, of course, North Korea, you're not going to get a number out of it, but South Korea is 1%.
1%.
So Norway's 0.11, Germany's 0.15, the UK's 0.18. Like Greenland, Iceland, and some of the South American countries don't have any results, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if some of those, and you know what? I also think you need to compare that to.
What?
I don't think we limit 70 because I'm passing a call.
I hope so too.
Because there's some countries that they have goat milk or they have different types of milk
Right.
from animals. So I wonder, how do they? Are they just say lactose? I guess that is cow from cows. I'm not 100% sure. That's very interesting. I don't want to do a deep dive in it. I just was interesting. Goat's milk has a very distinctive
taste. I think we talked about that with the Eclectic Goat on once before. So,
yeah,
Sashi, I agree. Indonesia and Philippines don't report the figures because it's like a lot of the countries, the Eastern European countries don't. North Korea is blank, so that's kind of why I think there's no reporting. Also, let's see.
And it might be that they don't use, if it's cow's milk, they don't drink. They might not drink it.
Yeah, but I think some of these countries flat out. Cuba, there's some that don't flat out don't report. Though.
They don't have the data to report.
So. Yeah, so it says goat's milk usually less of an issue.
Yeah, those that can have cow's milk can usually drink it. Yeah.
Let's see. Fred said 0.6% lactose intolerance in Greece unacceptable. Must return to the old ways of Spartan. Evaluation of children. Let's see. Yeah, 0.53 in Greece. Yep. But would you like to know more about Peanut Butter Day before you pull over?
Sure, go ahead. Talk about peanut butter.
As far as the modern world is concerned, peanut butter arrived via the U.S. at sometime in the late 1800s. Some theories claim that, like many foods, peanut butter probably started in someone's kitchen in their home. One popular theory suggests that a woman named Rose Davis started making peanut butter in New York at some point in the 1840s. She got the idea from her son, who had learned about something similar that was being made in Cuba at the time. So,
interesting.
Yeah, but while many people credit George Washington Carver, who invented the peanut and 300 uses of the peanut, he did not actually invent peanut butter.
But he might have. I don't know, but he might have propagated the popularity of it.
It's possible.
Promoted it.
Well, the creation of modern peanut butter, along with the production process, can be traced back to at least three more people. Canadian Marcellus Edson, who patented the peanut paste first back in 1884, created from roasted peanuts. In 1895, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg of the famed Kellogg's Cereal Company filed to patent a process using raw peanuts to create peanut butter, which is then referred to as nut meal. Then in 1903, a peanut butter making machine was patented by Dr. Ambrose Straub of St. Louis, Missouri.
Interesting, I say. Interesting. Yeah, just fresh peanuts.
And we do, Fred, we do know that even without the movie 300, if a baby Jed's sick or weak, it was going to be left out beside a mountain. I remember that from history school with Sparta and the babies.
Hey, Devin, let me ask you a question. That big old bag of peanuts you have, are they raw peanuts or are they roasted?
They are raw peanuts. So I have to boil them. I have to season them and boil them.
No,
that's what I want to try.
Need to roast some of them and make some peanut butter and see how we get.
Well, that could be done. I mean, I'd like to boil some of them, but yeah, you could roast some and all. That'll work. But by the way, hey, we have a great human being that has now entered the chat. The great Words and Pictures.
Hello, Words and Pictures. How are you? Welcome, welcome.
He's saying that he did a search, got the results for lactose intolerance. East Asian countries like China, Japan, Korea, about 90%. Northern Europeans, 5 to 15% do. Lactase persistence genes, lactose intolerance is different. We have lower rates than what we saw in the world. There's another term that they use for something that leads to lactose intolerance. So,
well, I think
Buddy Hepburn's here too, by the way.
Hey, Buddy. I think that the reason is because a lot of the Asian cuisine, they don't go with the rich cheeses and creams and stuff like that. It's so I can see that, number one, them just not liking it because it's too rich, it's too heavy, and I can see there being a higher rate of intolerance because their bodies aren't used to it. Like a lot of us Americans, me particularly, spices, Sashi and the spiciness of the food he eats would kill me. Mild food, it would kill me. Just the level.
Sashi's having.
But so I think it's it's somewhat cultural, and that that if it's not something that they eat all the time, I can see where they don't necessarily do well with.
Well, Fred said that's why polar bears don't have food allergies, because they're tough. They're brought up with a Spartan education system. And Sashi says their cream is usually coconut cream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a different cooking ingredients, and so dairy and cheese and creams, all that stuff. It's not a normal ingredient in Asian cooking. Yes. I mean, I know it was a big thing when they had like this rosé sauce, and they used some milk or cream.
Is it also maybe processing differences, considering different standards?
I just don't think that, well, I think in some of the, Korea and Japan are small countries. So you got to think, how much space does it take to have a cow? And dairy cows are different than meat cows. It's the same with chickens. Egg-laying chickens are different than meat chickens. Now, you can eat an egg-laying chicken, but after they finished their whole, their cycle of laying eggs, they're probably tough as nothing, and you need to, cook them forever. So it's different than a meat chicken. So I don't know if geographically some of the smaller Asian countries, even have space for like cows to have dairy and have that stuff. So to have it imported in, it might be more expensive. I don't know. I'm just talking out my butt. So that's just something, you know, I wonder. You know, I know there is Wagyu beef, but it's expensive, you know, and because I don't
For
know,
good reason too.
I don't know how much cattle they actually have, and that actual breed is, I think it's protected a lot, and to get it in other countries, it's difficult. From if I remember.
Yeah, Buddy said, well, there was a time when raw milk was common. Now that will mess you up if you're used to pasteurized milk and whatever percentage.
Say that again.
There was a time. Buddy is saying there was a time when raw milk was common. Now they will mess you up if you're used to pasteurized milk and what percentage.
Well, you have to be very careful with raw milk. You can buy raw milk for pets, but it is not. It's illegal, I think, in most of the states in the United States for human consumption. And my mom was raised on a dairy farm, and she will not drink raw milk because it does not take a lot to contaminate it. But there are people that's all they say, and I know in Europe they have raw milk.
By the way, Snortapoopus, I just had to butt in here though. Snortapoopus said he wore himself out running errands and heading for a nap. Welcome home, and when you get there, Miss is looking forward to your normal scheduling.
Thank you, and it should be on Monday for sure. We're back onto our normal schedule. So have a good nap, Snorty.
Yeah. Sashi said, I once bought a bottle of peri peri sauce that claimed it was the highest level of spice, and I would be crying. It was just mild to me. I was disappointed.
Who said that?
Sashi. He didn't get enough spice in his peri peri sauce.
I gotta say, when you said Snorty, I immediately felt like, is that a nickname for a crackhead?
No.
Sorry.
Peri peri. It's okay. Fred said, I worked in the chicken farm. Let's just say that. What's that?
I'm just so tired.
I know you are. Fred said, I worked at a chicken farm. Let's just say the chicken you buy is an industrial product. That's the most pleasant way you can put it. That brings back a memory from the missus.
Absolutely. And sometimes the packaging in the United States is extremely deceiving. Free range chickens, that means that they have like a square foot that they can walk out of their bed to grass. It's just ridiculous. Yes.
I was thinking about when you were a kid and the plant itself, you know.
Well, when I was a kid, we went to a chicken plant, and they had baby chicks, and that's the only part they showed. They didn't show any of the other processing. But I blocked a lot of this out of my memory. I remember going to the plant. I remember seeing the chickens, but I don't remember this part. My mom was there as a chaperone, and my mom said that she had to take me out of the plant because they were showing all these chicks on this huge conveyor belt, and they were grabbing him and inoculating them. And I was in tears, apparently, sobbing because I knew what was going to happen to those chicks. And I was just mortified, and it was horrible. And I still don't remember that, but my mom said she had to take me out because I was just sobbing. I was so upset because I knew what was going to happen.
It hurts when I hear.
So
You were a very smart child.
I am very what is it? Is it empathetic? I'm very empathetic.
You have a lot of empathy. You're an empath.
Yes, and so it bothered me. Now I
Mhm.
don't have a problem eating chicken.
Yeah.
It was not, it just was so, it was hard.
So she's saying Hokkaido in Japan is usually known for milk. They're famous for it. They have a milk bread called shokupan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, they do have. I do have heard of milk. We have those milk crackers, but I don't know how much milk.
And see, there are other ways to get calcium. Like Sashi's saying, Vietnam doesn't have much milk, so they eat a lot of fish bones and other sources for calcium.
Dairy, cow milk does not have. You can get more calcium in spinach. So there are better ways. Or is it spinach or broccoli? There's some vegetables that have better calcium than milk. The one thing that we as in America is that kids with whole milk when they're little, because it helps with their brain growth because of the fat in the milk.
By the way,
I got
sorry,
to
go ahead.
track of what 283 is.
Yeah, it's coming up very close. It's probably your next exit. Buddy's saying Joe Perry sauce is spicier than Steve Perry sauce. Well, I would think so. With the guitarist from Aerosmith would be a bit more spicy than Steve Perry from Journey.
Spicy.
Hopefully, I got the connection.
Spicy.
And Sasha says you guys can't buy the Toyota Helix because of chickens. I heard. Oh boy.
What'd he say?
You guys can't buy the Toyota Helix because of chickens. I heard. I'm like,
we can't buy toys. I don't understand.
I don't know. There must be a joke in there somewhere.
I'm having a little hard. What I'm seeing. Okay. I'll have 1 mile, and then I will be.
Oh my gosh! No, Mrs. I can actually talk to you about this. This is a real thing.
Okay.
I can. Okay.
Let's wait till after we're back. I got 1 mile, and then I'm going to exit. Yeah, I need to get fuel. So what are there still be delays? I know.
Oh no! What happened? There's stains on my plushie.
What am I hearing? Huh? All right. Are you ready for me to talk about it, or are you gonna?
Go ahead. And I will see you guys after we get gas. We'll get some lunch. We're gonna go potty.
Is this the exit here? Is it right here?
Yes, it is.
Well, do you want me to hold this story till you get back so you can hear it?
What?
Do you want me to hold the story till you get back?
Yes,
Okay, thank you. I thought you said go ahead and do it.
No,
Okay.
I said wait until I'm done.
Yeah, I got you. Now I heard it that time. Sometimes I'm not catching every word though.
Which way's the busy bee?
Left.
Oh, there, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right. I'll see y'all when y'all are back. So, there we go. There we go. So, folks, Mrs. will be back in a few minutes. We'll definitely hit this story. Very interesting from what I saw. Found an article on autocarshub.com. So, let's see. Oh, you got plenty of Toyota Helix in Greece. Favor amongst farmers. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not even sure. Let me check with this article to see if it's even got a picture of it. So, oh yeah, what we have here is called the Tacoma. Oh, interesting. Wow. Oh. No, apparently you can get them in this country. There's a different, wow, that at least 25 years old, and you have to import them, man. Toyota Hilux. I got to see what this truck looks like, though. Let's see how we go. So, folks, make sure you hit that like button. Thank y'all for being here today. Let's share out the stream. We will, be live for probably another hour or so, I believe, when the missus wants to end it, and then we will be. Oh, Helix looks like a nice truck. Yeah, it does look a little bit like the Tacomas in a way here in this country, but yeah, well, that is very interesting. You guys are source great information though, so that's interesting to see. Thank you for Sashi for saying that. Yeah, okay. The Toyota Helix is a beast. The Tacoma is a lower spec version. That's interesting. You would think the bigger truck would be here in the U.S. with that, doing more. Be more of a, especially a bigger truck here. That's what, especially in the South, we're big with trucks, and bigger trucks the better. As we were talking about, it's National Peanut Butter Day today. How would you celebrate it? If you're allergic, well, then you can't celebrate it, I guess. If you do, hey, have a peanut butter sandwich. Have many other things that you want to have. Try different combinations, or like Mrs. said, she may try to roast some peanuts later. I obviously want to try to boil some peanuts, and let's see how that goes. Oh yeah, okay. Favorite in the Middle East as a heavy gun mount for irregular forces. Gotcha. Understand it very, very well. Some of the National Peanut Butter Day dishes that they suggest: crispy tofu stir fry with cauliflower rice. Oh, it has they call it super and delicious vegan. This Asian-inspired dish tosses cubes of tofu into a peanut butter marinade sauce after being baked and also pan-fried. African peanut soup, which is filled with chicken, sweet potatoes, and other vegetables. The peanut soup is super healthy and delicious. I don't know. They seem to specialize in all their nice, healthy stuff, and not the good fun stuff. But I guess this could be fun. Peanut butter frozen yogurt. Easier than it sounds, this recipe simply requires combining pre-made yogurt, peanut butter, vanilla extract, and maple syrup. Place in bite-sized dollops on a parchment-lined cookie sheet and freeze, or make them into popsicles, a perfectly delightful summer snack for kids and adults. I think of a meat popsicle from The Fifth Element. Ruby Rod! Well, peanut butter and jelly ice cream. Speaking of frozen treats, why not make one out of the tastiest ingredients of this classic American sandwich? The combination of sweet with salty is fabulous. Especially when using crunchy peanut butter. So I love that with I loved not just with the crunchy peanut butter, but Nutter Butters that were cookies with peanut butter inside them. There you are, Wes. Yeah, there you are, still around. I was wondering if you had passed out again. Protect your nuts or roast them, whatever. Which reminds me, tonight we were talking about nuts and peanuts and everything. It's kind of cool. I know that squirrels don't necessarily eat peanuts, but since we're talking about nuts tonight at 9 West, and a bunch of other, hopefully others will be there. We'll have a squirrel stream tonight. We can talk about nuts, and we can actually celebrate from Wednesday the Squirrel Appreciation Day. That happened. We weren't able to run a live stream Wednesday night, but we plan to tonight, and it should be a lot of fun. Protect your nuts and peanut butter. It's just very, very interesting that it's National Peanut Butter Day. Of course, acorns, pecans, they'll get in all kinds of nuts. My granddad was always after him about the nuts in this pecan tree. So, but hey, I'm monitoring the misses, and they're still at the getting the gas. So there'll be a few minutes, probably getting some food. Let's see. We can learn some facts. Let's see. Oh, hey, you know what? One other way you can celebrate is take a plate of peanut butter cookies to share with coworkers at the office. No. They should cook for me, not me for them. But like I did yesterday for donuts for one great worker that we have. So, who deserved it. But maybe I'd do peanut butter cookies for the couple people. But you can also create a peanut butter pie to give to neighbors, or take a close friend out to a restaurant for a peanut butter shake. I'm going out. I'm not getting a peanut butter shake. I'm going to get something a lot better than that. National Peanut Butter Day is certainly tasty in any way that it's celebrated, but most people find that it's best enjoyed when it's shared with others. Yes, it's always share it with others. So many things are better shared than hoarded. So let's see. Oh, so the most indestructible truck in the world. Dang. Like I said, it's hard to believe that then it's not in America. But we're going to look at that article in a little bit. Because, we Southerners pride ourselves in trucks and indestructibleness and stuff like that. So, anyway, looking at the weather for you guys around the country. Hopefully this year, I know it's going to be a bad couple days for weather. So, hopefully you guys, make it through with wherever you're located. If you're further south like us, you'll be fine. Just maybe some potential severe weather at times. But let's see. Let's go into Colorado. Just checking Colorado right now for fun of it. Ooh, it's 13 degrees. It's actually warmer in Colorado, even though there's still snow, than it is in Illinois or New Jersey. Well, no, Illinois or Michigan. That's just crazy to see these temperatures. Let's check it. Yeah, up in let's go up 11 degrees up in New Jersey, up in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area. And today I learned about something new. Something called a low water warning. Let me pull that, because I've never seen this before. Low water advisory. And what they say is what is abnormally low water levels. And sometimes that could be with a tsunami where the water goes out. And sometimes also with hurricanes can suck the water out of a river or lake. When say below normal water levels will result in hazardous navigating conditions. And I'm wondering if it has to do something with water based on circulation centers and the water getting pulled out to sea, because that's what's happened before with some of the hurricanes around here, where they went in and depending where they were, Tampa Bay would be, well, not dry, but it would be a mud bed. So, it's about shifting water, moving water. Some went in on the coast, other, got sucked up to the other side of the state. It's just really bizarre when you think of it, how that can happen. So, all right. I see Mrs. has moved the car, but there's nothing. No sense. I'm going to wait to see hands flying or something before I decide to try to put it back onto her. So that was, like I said, that was interesting seeing a low warning. Okay, hold on a second. I think they're ready. Hold on. Give me a second. Hey. Okay. Okay. I didn't think you were. All right. Thanks for the update. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see the text. Sorry. I got the phone on vibrate. So then ding, ding, ding during the stream. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I know you'll let me know when you're ready. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something when you get home. Okay. Well, let me get back to the people here. All right. Thanks for the update. Yep. All right. That would be cool to have an indestructible truck. We actually had a football once where we called it. It was labeled Indestructo, and it did not get destroyed over the years. So let's see. Let's see what other things with National Peanut Butter Day. It was officially introduced to the world at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, Missouri. Does anybody remember the World's Fair, by the way? I as I understood it, I didn't think it was only an American thing. It truly was a World's Fair, and I know I'd heard about it a few times in the U.S. And I remember, I think 1980 I think it might have been more 1984. We went to New Orleans because New Orleans hosted the World's Fair. Heard about it a time or two after, but then after that, it was pretty much lost track of it, never heard of it again. So it would be funny to have a World's Fair in certain countries in the world. Or as Sam Eagle on the Muppets 3D ride at Disney will always say, it's a salute to all nations, but mostly America. But I don't remember. It's funny. I don't remember. I remember we visited Bourbon Street, which was disgusting on that trip, but not a lot of fun. Yeah, Dave, that's what I was wondering, if they still exist. I don't know. I don't know when. Let's take a look. Well, I'm here. Let's see. To World Fair history. I'll try that. World Fair history. Because I'm curious too about that. I've actually thought about that for a while. Okay. Let's see. Rise and Fall, World's Fair 60 years later. Let's see about this. Let's see. A history of World's Fairs, 5 of the greatest. Well, let's see, 5 of the greatest. Let's see. This probably won't be that's not a history. That's just a 5 of the most significant. There you go. I think it would go there in terms. I hate it's either use AI or Wikipedia, and I'm like, I don't favor either, but I'll go Wikipedia first. Actually, in 1791, Prague organized the first World's Fair in Bohemia, Czech Republic. Let's see. To do cultural thing, nation branding. World Expo 88 in Brisbane was there. The Expo 2000 was there. So you have World Expos, Specialized Expos, Horticultural Expos. Oh my gosh. Let me see. You see this, how this goes. I have to look this up another time because there are expositions and they go through the certain 1800s. But there was this. I don't see New Orleans listed, and basically, I saw an article why the Seattle Century 21 exposition, but that was back in 1962. Might be one of the last. Let me. Okay, what I went to. Hold on a second. Oh, they're going again. Hey, I see y'all are moving. Okay. Well, I was busy trying to find something to talk about. I'll bring you up. Let's see. Get this right here. Hey, sorry. I was busy looking up World's Fairs. Apparently, there are 2 types of World's Expositions. What I went to was the 1984 New Orleans one. And that was about, it's called a Specialized Expo. I was just trying to get into that.
I got a cup for something, but I don't remember which World's Fair it was.
Yeah, it's I think the Montreal Expos were named because of the expositions, because they built that stadium for
are they just going to set
the World's Fair?
This is a turn lane.
Yeah. So Montreal Expos, they had an expo in 67.
Sorry, God,
yeah,
idiots.
So you have World Expos and Specialized Expos. So apparently I went to the Specialized Expo. I never knew there was a difference in it.
Huh. Sorry, I hate stupid people. I'm sorry.
I do too. And there's an 84 Expo in Liverpool in England too. So So they had multiple ones, but yeah, what I went to was 84 New Orleans. So 12 May to 11 November. Wow, that was a long run. So the theme for that one was World of Rivers, Freshwater as a Source of Life. Buddy said that the Expo 86 was in Alberta, Canada. They had McBarge, a floating McDonald's. Bright Sun Films had done a couple videos on YouTube at it. Okay, definitely have to do that. And Fallout Dave is welcoming it back.
Hello.
All right. So, all right. But yeah, like I said, I had moved off into that to have something to do while y'all were taking your break. So I didn't get off into.
Wait, I'm going east.
Yes, east. East. Correct.
Don't go back to Tallahassee.
Nope. Under the overpass and hang a left. I know that road really, really well. But, well, why we got onto this was because I was talking about Peanut Butter Day.
Uh-huh.
And peanut butter was officially introduced to the world at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis.
Oh.
Yeah. It still took time to get popularity.
84?
No, 1904.
Oh, okay, because I'm going to 84. No, peanut butter was around before then.
Yeah, no. The first recorded recipe for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich was in 1901. It was written by Julia Davis Chandler and published in a Boston Cooking School magazine. Oh, here's something unique. In the U.S., in order for a product to be labeled as, quote, peanut butter, it must contain at least 90% peanuts.
Ah.
The rule it keeps manufacturers from substituting other ingredients into the mix.
But what's the other percentage? What's in the other 10%?
I don't know. Probably all the other bad stuff you don't want to know about. So, but it has to be 90% peanuts. So they probably could use tree nuts, other kind of pecans. They probably could use all kinds of stuff to make it be a nutty base, but not necessarily true peanuts.
Okay, can I get over
there? They're a good chunk away.
All right. And the U.S. has elected 2 different peanut farmers to represent them as president of the United States of America, including Tom. Yep. Who do you think the other is?
Peanut farmer Jackson.
Nope.
Taft.
Nope.
I have no idea. Washington.
Nope. Closer.
I don't know any. I don't know. Lincoln. No, he was a lawyer.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Okay, Thomas Jefferson of Virginia.
Oh, I said Jackson.
Yeah, and Jimmy Carter. Yep, exactly. So, however, since peanut butter didn't yet exist when Jefferson was president, the peanuts grown on his farms were probably not used to make this peanut butter.
Probably used for pig feed.
Probably. Let's see. It talked about ancient beginnings. Peanut butter traces origins back to ancient South American civilizations, with the Aztecs and the Incas were among the first to grind peanuts into paste, laying the groundwork for modern peanut butter. It was also a strategic wartime food. During World War II, peanut butter became a strategic component of military rations. The high protein.
You just have to refrigerate it.
Yeah. And it had a high protein content.
And it also had fat, which you needed that.
Yep.
Not just the protein, but the fat would help with that.
And to the refrigeration, it was also shelf stable. That made it a preferred food for troops.
Yep.
So, especially in the conditions, whether cold or hot or whatever else. So, yeah.
Yepers.
Yep. All right. So, shall we talk about the truck, or do you want to take a minute and give me a break and you talk about something that you've got while I look up the truck?
I'm driving.
Well, I know, but sometimes you do monologue, and I was going to give you a chance to monologue while I look at this.
I've kind of talked about everything that I don't know what else to talk about. I've talked about what what I'm going to be doing next week. I'm hoping I'll finish the assholes everywhere. I'm really hoping to do that. Then I'll do one of the dragons. I think I'll do a dragon after. Actually, I'll probably work on the coasters because I got to finish coasters for my sister and my brother. I didn't get any of them done. So I'll probably work on that and get those done for them.
Apparently they discontinued the cleaner.
Huh?
They discontinued the Build-A-Bear cleaner.
Oh, they did.
That's bullshit.
I wonder if we can get like a little fabric cleaner and just kind of brush it. I think it'll be fine.
It's not something that
We'll find something. I'll look online.
and it doesn't get moldy.
Yes. So
My animals
I had
are
to run into the bathroom. Sorry, it took me a little longer than I would. I wasn't going to go to the bathroom, but the Tesla's going to pass us. We got another Tesla.
Oh no,
More than one.
another Tesla. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, you're hitting that. What's that?
It was probably the same one.
Well, well, that part of the drive, you better use the bathroom when you have a bathroom because you're about to hit the spot where there ain't no exits.
There's the ugly Tesla again.
boo.
Yeah. So, all right. I hate these jerk weather people sometimes, it's because they talk about one model run shows snow in Florida for next week. The next one says, no, nothing. But then they're like, see, that's why you don't trust one model run. It's like, yeah, we know that, but you also rely on one model run to tell people to shut up.
Shut up a little bit too, and not do forecasts so fucking far out.
Well, it's not that though. I think it's kind of fun to talk about and to joke about. But I mean, the same thing is they're using one model run to say don't believe in Twitter hype, and it's like, dude, that storm last year that left snow all through the South and even up to the beach and the Panhandle, people up until 2 days, actually even a day before that storm, were saying there was not going to be any snow, and because I think there's some people that are so arrogant both ways. Oh, it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. And it's like, dude.
You stick your hand out the window. If it gets white, cold stuff on it, it's snowing.
Hey, my only thing is looking at. Yeah.
It's raining.
Right.
If you get sunburned, it's sunny.
This particular model run he's doing, he picked on to say it's not in Florida. Well, over where your family is, there would be snow. And then two, like it just doesn't come into Florida like to Orlando, like what was coming out before. But the thing is, if you look where the snow cutoff line is, pretty darn close to us, closer than too close for comfort in some ways. But then again, that's what it is. One model run.
Meters, we're fine.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Let's use Star Trek quotes.
I can't see.
Yeah. Let's see. I got to respond to Ang real quick, and then are you ready for me to talk about the truck?
Yes. Talk about.
I know.
The truck.
Well, I got to respond to Ang real quick. Okay.
Please and strung along. I'm so ready to hear about this. Dad,
all right. I'm trying to respond to you first.
You're responding to you first.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. All right. There you go. It just depends where you go. All right. Here we go. Thanks to Sashi for another great contribution again. We've got the Forbidden Truck.
The Forbidden Truck.
Yeah, autocarshub.com.
Okay. Now speak slowly because I have to digest it just verbally. Go ahead.
West is here. We got about another hour, West. And buddy, you're right. Always better to be prepared, aware and prepared just in case. Yep, exactly. The forbidden truck. Why is the legendary Toyota Helix not sold in the U.S.? I want to try to skim it a little bit, but it's apparently a global icon of indestructible toughness, revered in the Australian outback to the frozen tundra of the Arctic, and as Sashi pointed out, is used as a military weapon in the Middle East.
You can read. Just read the article.
Are Toyota Helix legal in the U.S.? The short answer is complicated. You cannot walk into a Toyota dealership in America and buy a new Helix. In that sense, they are not available for legal sale as new vehicles. However, it is not illegal to own one, provided you follow a very specific and often expensive importation process for older models. The real story isn't about simple legality, but a fascinating intersection of post-war trade disputes, stringent federal regulations, and savvy corporate strategy that has shaped the American truck market for over half a century. To understand why you drive a Tacoma instead of a Helix, we need to go back to a bizarre international incident involving frozen chicken.
Okay.
Which is where Sashi talked about the Helix and being tied up with chicken when he said it earlier. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that was Sashi had said earlier. You guys can't buy the Toyota Helix because of chickens, I heard. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I remember that.
No, Fallout Dave used to sell the Helix, the little Tacomas of them. Yeah. Oh. Yep, final leg, West, absolutely. Okay. God. The chicken tax. A 60-year-old grudge that killed the small truck market. The single biggest reason that Toyota Helix is absent from American roads is a 25% tariff known as the chicken tax. This isn't a modern policy, but a relic of a 1960s trade war that has had massive unintended consequences. How a poultry dispute grounded a global truck. In the early 1960s, American poultry producers had become incredibly efficient, flooding the European market with cheap frozen chicken. The decimated local farmers in countries like France and West Germany also pressured the governments to act. In response, they imposed heavy tariffs on imported American chicken. Lyndon B. Johnson retaliated in 1964. Instead of a tit-for-tat tariff on chicken, the U.S. government targeted key European exports to apply maximum pressure. The list included potato starch, dextrin, brandy, and most consequently, light commercial trucks.
Bear Crossing. Sorry.
Bear Crossing. So, yeah. Yeah, and the bear went to sleep earlier. He wore himself out running errands. The lasting impact on the U.S. auto industry. This decades-old tariff fundamentally reshaped the American automotive landscape. It effectively created a protective wall around the domestic light truck market. For Japanese manufacturers like Toyota, Datsun, which is now Nissan, and Isuzu, who were beginning to export their small, efficient pickups in the 60s and 70s, the tax was a death blow. A 25% increase made their vehicles completely uncompetitive against domestic offerings from Ford, GM, and Chrysler. Manufacturers found clever workarounds for a time. Some imported cab chassis versions, trucks without a bed, which were taxed at a much lower rate, then attached a U.S.-made bed after clearing customs. This loophole was eventually closed by U.S. Customs. The ultimate solution was simple. To avoid the tax, you had to build the trucks inside the United States. This is precisely what Toyota and other foreign automakers eventually did, leading to the creation of factories across the American South and Midwest, giving birth to a new generation of America-made foreign-branded trucks. The Helix, built in Japan, Thailand, and South Africa for global markets, was left on the outside looking in. Yeah. More than a tax, the high walls of U.S. safety and emission standards. While the chicken tax is the primary villain in the story, it's not the only reason the Helix stays away. Even if the taxes were repealed tomorrow, Toyota would face two other monumental and costly hurdles before the Helix could be sold in America. And Wes responded with bears.
A bear.
Hey, bears. All right. Well, I think you can identify one of these, which is meeting unforgiving federal safety standards. The U.S. has one of the most rigorous vehicle safety regulation bodies in the world, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Every single vehicle sold new in the U.S. must comply with a long list of federal motor vehicle safety standards. These standards govern everything from the vehicle's structural integrity in a crash to the specific performance of airbags, seatbelts, bumpers, headlights, and even the type of glass used. The Toyota Helix sold in Australia or the Philippines is built to meet the safety standards of those regions, which are different from the U.S. To make it compliant for the American market, Toyota would need to undertake a massive and expensive re-engineering project. This could involve redesigning the frame for different crash pulse characteristics, developing a new airbag system, changing bumper heights, and submitting the redesigned vehicle for a full battery of destructive crash tests. The cost to certify a vehicle for the U.S. market can run into the tens of millions of dollars, a massive investment for a truck that would still be subject to the 25% import tariff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Fred. In other words, you missed the greatest pickup truck ever created for the sake of KFC. A fair trade, you decide. Oh man, that's nice. Also, here's the other one. These damn emissions tests. EPA emissions tests. U.S. EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, and the California Air Resources Board, CARB. That's funny. Enforce some of the world, especially California emissions. I learned all about that on The Price is Right. Enforce some of the world's most stringent emission standards. This is a particularly high barrier for the Helix. Globally, the Helix is renowned for its powerful, torquey, and efficient diesel engines. These engines are workhorses designed for durability and fuel economy in markets where diesel quality and emissions regulations are more relaxed. Adapting these diesel power plants to meet modern U.S. EPA and CARB standards would be a significant engineering challenge. It would require complex and expensive treatment after treatment systems like diesel particulate filters and sensitive catalytic reduction systems using diesel exhaust fluid.
Yep.
The cost of developing, testing, and certifying these engines for the U.S. would add thousands of dollars to the price of each truck. When combined with the safety compliance costs and the chicken tax, the financial case for importing the Helix completely falls apart. So, Mrs., what do you think? While Sashi has to go, it's 11:30 over there. He said, all right, time's for me to go. See you guys. One other victim of the chicken tax. They stopped bringing in Volkswagen Combi. Oh, the Combi. I remember from the land down under. Good night, Sashi.
Good night, Sashi. I think that some of those regulations are stupid. I think the chicken tax is stupid. I want my Helix. Do I have to go? I have to win I have to win a $1 million lottery, millions and millions of dollars, so I can find me a Helix and have it imported over. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh, it's 12:37 a.m. Sorry, Sashi.
He's an hour ahead of us.
He's an hour. He's 13 hours. Yeah.
He's 13 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. No, he stayed up extra late night. Thank you, Sashi.
Night, Sashi. See you later, Sashi.
Yep. So, and then the article keeps going to say that that's why the Toyota built the Tacoma basically as a replacement, simply a Toyota pickup. Yeah. And because it's a domestic product, it's exempt from the 25% chicken tax.
Yeah.
which allowed them to Toyota to compete on a level playing field with Ford, Chevy, and Dodge because they were building them here. So
I do. We had a Chevy truck, but I do like Toyota. I will not.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's a wonderful.
Like Kia. I actually was looking at Kias, and they had an 8-seater Kia where people sat on either side and faced each other, almost kind of like a bus. We don't need 8 seats. I thought it was kind of cool.
We're looking at each other.
I'd like to look into getting another Kia.
Yeah. Oh man, ugh, I'm getting tired too, Mrs. G. I'm just sitting here writing along and reading and stuff. Looks like you're about to enter the forest.
We might be, and I might get garbly.
Yeah.
Might not.
Well, the other day it went through okay. I mean, where do you want me to cut off when you're around on 295? Because I know that y'all are going to stop and get food and bring me something back too.
Whenever you want to end, okay? Whenever you're ready to end, you can end.
Okay, well, we'll keep going a little bit longer though. I mean, we'll get you to the forest. But if I lose you, I'll probably end it there instead of trying to start and restart. You know, because at that point you'll have maybe less than an hour. Is that fair? Okay. Anything else you want to talk about though? I'll look at more days that we have.
I'm going to do a poll. Like I said, in March, I am going to do the BTS Dynamite build. I've been waiting for their comeback tour. And they're going to have, I believe it's in March, they're going to start their tour. So I will do that build then. But I'm going to do a poll on some of the bigger builds. Which one do they want me to do first? So I'll be showing the poll for that. Now, if any of you guys want to know about watch parties, let me know. And if you have, and I haven't responded, let me know again because I'm very up there. It was difficult to access some things, but let me know, and I will put you on either the X watch party group chat or the Discord group chat for the watch parties. So you can know if I'm going to do my show tomorrow or not. That's a big thing. I really want, if people are interested in doing the watch parties. Now, I noticed that other people posted stuff in the watch parties, their watch parties, and that's absolutely fine to do also. If you want to do a watch party and post it, as long as it's not anything, bad, I don't care. Let people know what you're doing. That's a big thing. I'm trying to get those that are interested on that, so that because I do want to do some different streams and some impromptu stuff. Like if I'm working on something and want to do a watch party while I'm working on it or whatever. There's some fun stuff out there. So that's the big thing. I want to add some more stuff. I've got to balance my paid job with my streaming, which is my hobby. It's my paid hobby. So I have to, I'm still working on that. But yeah, I'm excited about stuff that I'm planning on doing in the future. I think it's going to be fun.
Well, Fred has an input here. He says we want more art time, especially controversial like that asshole diamond painting you're doing. But with more creative liberty, we don't want to cause you problems in your wrist, though.
Wait, what did no start at the beginning? We want more what?
We want more
Art?
art time, especially controversial art like that assholes. But with more creative liberty,
I do have another one that could be a little controversial, I guess. It's like a female skeleton, and there's a butterfly, got their hand kind of, and a butterfly, and it says, "My last flying fuck." So that one is that one would probably be. I don't have any that I don't have a lot that are really, really, yes, controversial, you might say.
Buddy also says we don't want to cause you problems in your wrist. Diamond painting is cruel.
I love diamond painting. I find it very relaxing. I could diamond paint all day. That's why I could do a lot of the stuff that I do on the streams, and I will honestly say the streams help me do other stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, I got this neat calendar, a digital calendar. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and I'm going to work on putting my streaming schedules, Dad Man streaming schedules, our chores, stuff that we need to get done. So I remember we're going to schedule different days so that we don't have to, we know what day. So if I have a late streaming day, somebody else can cook dinner. And things like that. So,
Fred's asking about your wrist. Sorry, Fred's asking about your wrist. Doesn't it pain after those hours of diamond painting in the same position?
But no, because I do stretch. I do. You might not see me do it, but I do stretch. I take stretch breaks, and I stand up. So yes, and I'm going to get. Oh, I'm talking about sitting. I'm going to get. I'm going to look at a new chair to use. It's like a big. They're the exercise balls. If you ever seen them, they have stands where you can sit in them at your desk, and it helps you with your posture and your core. So I'm getting.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try that.
Hey, just to let you know, you're starting to garble up a little bit more. I'm going to stay with it a little bit longer, okay? Because I think hopefully maybe you'll make it back in.
I think. Don't. If you hear me.
I can barely hear. I hear you. Well, I sort of hear you now. Hey, have Aang text me what you just said because I couldn't. So, yeah. Wow, that's something. Okay, I got you. Yep, I got you. So
talk. You just tell me when. Can you hear me? Okay.
It's like you finally just cleared up. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit. I think it's okay now, but go ahead.
We got 2 miles to the rest area, so and we'll see how it is.
Now it's really, really good. I did want to say one thing to everybody else: is the global belly laugh. Ha ha ha! West and Buddy, if anybody coming late, there you go.
Sorry.
And it's also International Day of Education.
Yeah, everybody study. Now, Walter Pillars comes into my morning show, and they say, I don't know if it's a male or female. I don't think they say their entire physics class watches my morning show.
What?
So I'm like, they need to pay attention and study.
You're more interesting,
But-
Mrs. But
Did you hear me?
yeah, the physics class. I remember that day when the kid was watching a physics.
They came in again, and then the physics class is watching your show. And
That's
I
awesome.
feel bad for interrupting something.
Oi, Studding's here. Oi,
Oi!
Studding. Yeah, he ain't studying shite on Saturday.
That's stunning, stunning. Smart. Okay, I just say smart before he.
You broke up big time, Mrs. He didn't hear it.
Smart.
Yeah, the roboting seems to get. There's the rest area though.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, but by the way, Mrs., it's visit your local quilt shop day today. Did you know that?
Oh, is it? I don't care.
I don't know that we have a quilt shop locally.
I think we might, but I have not sewn in over a year.
Yep. I know you're
I need to get. That's what I want to get it all set up, so there's stuff I can do.
Yeah, you were doing some yarn last year, but that's different than quilt shops.
I'm just. I just got to get stuff organized.
No. But by the way, you look beautiful today, Mrs. You are so beautiful
Thank
today.
you.
It is National Compliment Day.
Oh, thank you. You're
Yes.
pretty good yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Me and my pink
Welcome.
unicorns and all. Yeah. Or
Yes.
National Talk Like a Grizzled
Well,
Prospector. What's that?
Nation.
Yeah, darn Nation, like
Tarnation.
Prospector Pete. Yeah. It burned my biscuits. Oh God, I still love Toy Story 2, the best out of all the Toy Story movies.
I was gonna say shiver me timbers. It's a pirate.
That's a pirate. Talk like a pirate day, so. But yeah.
I know.
Oh.
I don't even know. What are some old prospector phrases?
There's gold in them dar hills.
There's gold in them dar hills.
Yeah.
What are
Oh,
my biscuits?
but he had one not disingenuous comment day. LOL.
Not ingenious. Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Dave agreed.
No.
Fallout. The Toy Story 2 was the best. Yes.
When you see SMH, what do you think of?
Shake my head.
Okay, so when you're reading SMH, do you go SMH or do you go do you automatically go shake my head?
In my brain, I go shake my head, but
Okay, so when you see LOL, what do you say in your brain?
lol.
Lol, or why don't you say laugh out loud?
I don't know.
You don't go smooth when you see SMH.
Well, I might try to. Sometimes I do.
Shake
You know
my
me.
head.
You know me. I'll do anything.
You should think laugh out loud.
It's all good.
We are leaving Osceola National Forest.
Yay. Think you made it through. Fred said, though, compliments are dangerous. We have the evil eye curse in Greece, where if you make a compliment without really meaning it, it will place a curse on the other. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's why we say it's not disingenuous comment day. It's actually have a real compliment. So Oh, hey, West, you guys up north, it's snow sculpting week.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, get out there and give us your best snow sculpture, and let's see the work. Oh, Fred said, though, LOL used to mean laugh out loud, but nowadays means League of Legends, the game.
Oh, it could be legal. Yes, it
Well,
could.
I kept telling that with Goat the other night when I had her on. I will always still be stuck with RPG being rocket propelled grenade.
See, to me, if it was capital L, capital O, capital L, it's laugh out loud. If it's capital L, lowercase o, and capital L, it's League of Legends.
Huh.
But I'm weird.
No, but it makes sense, though.
But that's how if I see.
Sorry. Do that, Stunning, and share it out, though. Stunning said, all right, he'll go out and press his buttocks into the snow for all to see.
Thank you.
That would be awesome. That would be. Oh, jeez. It's also Farmhouse Breakfast Week, if you like a good farmhouse breakfast.
Now, a farmhouse breakfast, is that bacon, eggs, ham, potatoes, all that stuff, like a big old breakfast?
Yeah, what I'm seeing with the picture is toast, coffee, bacon, tomatoes, sausage. It's almost like an English breakfast in a way.
No,
There's beans.
An English breakfast has toast and beans.
Yeah, and this is almost like that is what it looks like. I'm trying to see.
Have sausage?
It looks like it. So let me see. I'm trying to see if it has. I know what's in the pictures, but I'm trying to see if it has
That picture might not be true.
Yeah, I know. It looks like an English breakfast because it has like the blood pudding thing, that black.
So,
But that may be sauce. I think that's a sauce. It's like sausage, bacon, tomatoes. What is that sausage? Oh, okay. They used a picture. A popular choice during farmhouse breakfast is a classic English breakfast of eggs, bacon, sausage, fried potatoes, and toast. That's what it's saying. I think you could do it differently, but I think the point is it is a farmhouse breakfast is something big, huge, hearty breakfast with eggs and bacon and all this stuff, not like grits and stuff like that.
we don't have grits because a lot of them are up north and stuff where they don't do it. If they do, I think it'd be almost like a cream of wheat or something like that, more than a corn grits.
That's funny. Fred said modern troopers have trouble in battlefield when the sergeant yells RPG instead of taking cover. The soldiers will say, "I'll play an elf wizard." And Stunning used to draw butts into the snow with his feet when he was a kid. Nice. So that's one more with that. We're crap. I hate when I do the back button and it like takes me completely out. But I don't really want it. I don't want it to do that. That's not what I intended. So looking at the 24th, tomorrow's our National Florida Day. Tomorrow.
National Florida Day?
Yeah, I'll have to let Lorena know about that because we got Welcome to Florida tomorrow.
Yes.
I have to let her know about that. So, okay, let's see, the 15th. What else is going on today? Let's see. Go read more here with this. It's National Just Do It Day, Paul Pitcher Day. Oh, yeah, local quilt shop day. Man, I wish we'd known about that. We could have celebrated that, but it's nice.
I don't need anything. I'm not pursuing any of that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's
Start
yeah.
bags and stuff, but, that I can use.
Uh huh.
But right now, quilts are kind of done.
I gotcha. It's Macintosh Computer Day. Ha!
Oh,
For those that use a Mac. It's also Change a Pet's Life Day. I mean, hey, go adopt a pet. Give them a good home. It's also National Fresh Squeezed Juice Week. Mm,
I
uh,
think I did orange juice memes for one of the days.
yeah.
I think I did juice memes.
Stunning said the new episode of Primal is out tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice, nice. I have to watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to tag our friends up north when we're done on the snow sculpting week. Tell them to get out there and take pictures. JT versus Jess versus West. Yeah.
I saw a meme and I loved it. It had a snowman up north and a snowman in Florida, and one was made out of snow, and everyone was cold, and the other one was on the beach.
Yeah.
It was
I guess probably made of sand, right?
Yes, unlike today, which is not sunny at all.
Yep. Oh, it's National Clean Up Your Computer Month. Huh. That's cool. Dust bunnies and all that stuff. Yep.
Well, you should clean your computer, especially if you have an area that's dust. If you have a PC, you should take it and check the dust. Mine has little plastic vents that you take off and dust them. You need to check the inside for dust, and you need to spray it. You very carefully use can spray or a compressor and spray the dust out. We have
absolutely.
to do that every month.
Hey, guess.
Every month.
Hey, guess what? It's also National Hot Tea Month.
Oh, yeah. Hot tea's good.
Oh, and do you know who was born today?
A person?
Yes.
No.
John Belushi.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
He did he did Samurai, the Samurai Chef.
Yep.
Killer Bees.
Oh, he was who was the Richard Dreyfuss guy in the Land Shark parody on Saturday Night Live?
I don't know.
No, he was. Oh. You know, Richard Dreyfuss was the shark studier. He played that. Oh, I knew it. Egg salad.
He did. He was. It was a shame that he, career cut short.
Yeah, I tell you, I really enjoyed the Blues Brothers movie. I might do a watch party with Blues Brothers soon. It's one that I've wanted to watch for a bit. I've tried to get that organized, but I need to watch that. Although I will say, maybe Wednesday I need to see about doing a watch party for Fifth Element. I'm still considering that one, but yeah, John Belushi, Blues Brothers, God, it just was a movie that should have never had a sequel. You know, one of those.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, John Goodman was not John Belushi. It was completely different.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Don't.
No. Just, I don't know. It seemed like another one of those needless reboots, or not reboot, but a sequel. Plus, also it was like 30 years later or something. It was Ghostbusters. It was like Blues Brothers 2000 or something. And it was like 20 something years. Yeah. I think it's like, I don't see how they keep making more Jurassic Park movies, because it's like
people stupidly go watch them.
Well, that's what Goat had said too. That she kind of gave me a hard time the other night. Like, hey, look, you went and watched the last Jurassic Park movie. You can go watch 28 Days Bone Collector, because we've heard different things that it's good, it's bad. Bone Temple. I think. Yeah, thanks. But
I've not watched any of the 28 Days.
Yeah,
no idea.
If I go, I'd go by myself. I wouldn't expect you to go. If you wanted to, then I appreciate the company.
You know what's really weird?
What?
You know, I'm on the clock app, Tickety Talk app,
Uh-huh.
and they have commercials. Actually, no, this isn't on that. It's when I'm watching the YouTube dramas.
Yeah.
Guess what ads I'm getting?
What?
Dating apps.
Dating.
I've got, oh gosh, there's a couple of them. And I'm like, what? How do I get all these dating apps?
You're just so attractive, Mrs.
I'm not. It's just so stupid. Somebody
Well-
has said something around my phone and it's picked it up. And so
What's-
I'm getting, what is it, Bumble?
Well, it's a calendar, so it's involving dating, you
I
know.
think there's Bumble and there's another app. And they're all like 20-year-olds, 27-year-olds. And I'm thinking, damn, I'm 61. There's no one, what? And I don't have money. So it's not like I can get me a little boy toy.
I think it's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
What did I pause my music just to hear that?
Oh,
It's just like odd. It's odd to me.
you're really a cougar. Yeah, that would really be cougaring, but golly.
I'm not. That's what the thing is.
I know they just put random. Well, I've had that like on Instagram or something where all of a sudden it's the Ukrainian or Russian women dating things, and it's like, I mean, the Ukrainian women want you with stuff, and it's like I just look at it like laugh. It's just like, just
So it's so odd. And I tell you, I watch so many of the Chinese dramas on YouTube that in some of the ads, I get ads that are all in Chinese. There's no translations or nothing. I have no idea. Something about NVIDIA. I know they have something about that. I think it's about AI.
Are they
I
actually
think it's
messaging you? Is it actually messages or is it just
You
ads?
know where they show the commercials?
Yeah. It's just like it's like commercials.
They're all Chinese commercials. Not all of them. I either get dating apps or Chinese commercials.
That's why. I know. I mean, we've had that pop up on. We just have a random conversation in the car. Next thing you know, we're getting anything
ads.
else. Yeah. Well, I tell you, I've had some historical discussions, and like I said, the Russian or these Eastern European women stuff pop up. It's like, and I'm not even. I don't know. It's just that's the problem with all these stupid apps and stuff now. They just
all these dating apps now ads for
study said, give me the hot goth girl dating app ads. Oh my gosh. So Stunning, how could you go ahead?
It just is funny.
I agree. It's good for your ego. It's a National Compliment Day.
I just think it's silly. It has nothing to do with ego. It's just somehow I don't know where it came from.
I don't know. Well, it's all
So
crazy.
funny.
Well, Buddy said 28. Huh? Uh-oh, you're starting to break a little bit again. Buddy said 28 years later is not very good. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah. 28 years later, the Bone Temple is way better. They should have started with that and dropped the prior. I felt like 28 years later was a waste of time. All we do is get left with that kid and that gang of people. And then, of course, the doctor.
Did they film both of those at the same time?
I believe that they did, because for this one to come out so close within a year of the other, it had to be shot about the same time. You know, and Buddy said, yeah, well, I might want to look at it. I still don't want to, but I don't know. This is another person that said it could be good. And I trust Buddy. He said, though, the disappointing thing is 28 years later was directed by Danny Boyle, so you expected it to be better than 28 weeks later. I just was like, I don't know. I must not remember 28 weeks or the next 28 months with Jeremy Renner, I think. It's like, but it just seemed like they had more zombies in them. I know there's a human drama, blah, 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 but it just seemed like it had more zombies. 28 years later was just like, hey, we're going back to Viking Nordic days and bows and arrows and it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. But Buddy said he's not liking the new Primal though, debating on even continuing with past the third episode. That's always a hard choice.
I haven't watched any of it, so I'm not sure.
Now, were you showing Primal at one point?
Yeah, Primal. Yeah, that's the animated one, right? I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Stunning had mentioned.
Yeah, I just haven't watched the next one.
Oh, Stunning said you might be getting all those ads because of all those Japanese boy bands you watch.
Well, I don't necessarily watch a lot of the boy bands, but I tell you, I do like watching any fit male's abs. When they show their abs, I'm like, ooh.
Well, your TikTok usage or following
but I don't watch that a lot.
No, I'm just saying between that, commenting on BTS things, if there's something, all that, who knows what these algorithms are doing these days.
No, the Chinese ads are because I watch a lot of those Chinese dramas. I know that's a targeted audience there, and I get that. I just think the dating apps are the most funniest for me.
Oh, believe me, I get, like I said, I've gotten my share of them too, just from having conversations with people. I mean, friends and that stuff like that. Doing, having discussions about some of the history stuff.
Other people? Is that
no.
With you.
Okay, no. It's like, no, my gosh. But Fred said, I guess it's too late for going 28 minutes. Hey, they might as well make a movie 28 minutes and make it 2 hours for that zombie stuff. Instead of 20, because they did 28 weeks, 28 months, 28 years. It's like, so make it 28 minutes. I think that'd be cool, putting a zombie start or something in 28 minutes and seeing how. I mean, they wouldn't be able to get away with human interest. It'll be boom, 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 and it had to go. So, anyway.
But you know what? You can have that intensity and still have the human drama, because Train to Busan did that.
Yeah, I that would true. Yeah.
You still had all the zombie and the intensity with them, but they had the human drama in with it too.
Yeah. No, they did it well too. They did a zombie movie well.
There was another one movie that's really good. It's a Korean movie. It's got #Alive. It's almost suffocating. It's where there's an infection, that outbreak, and everyone goes like crazy. And there's few people alive, and this guy's in his apartment by himself, and he doesn't think anyone is still alive. So people are doing social media, and they're putting #Alive, and they meet. He sees there's another person in an apartment across from him or something. But anyway, it's an excellent movie. #Alive. That one is.
Yeah. Buddy said 28 days later, the first one is still the best by far. Fred would be happy to go 28 seconds. Wait, are we talking about the same thing? We're talking about a zombie movie. I don't think we're talking about the same thing now.
I was talking about #Alive is a different, but they're zombies. They're people that are infected. Just good movies that are worth watching.
Oh yeah.
I think Parasite is not a zombie movie or anything like that. That's a good movie.
But it's a good movie. I have not seen that. I think I was asleep or something happened when you watched it. I didn't get to watch it.
I don't know if you necessarily like it. It's very odd.
Okay, well that's hit or miss.
No, I don't mean it's very odd. It deals very much with like the hierarchical. No, that's not the word. Like the class levels, a lot of classism and stuff in South Korea.
Mm-hmm. It's also National Be Kind to Food Servers Month. So when you go out to eat, be sure to take care of and be kind to them.
United States, which God forbid if they don't pay him fair wage. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, people around the world don't understand us and our culture. Buddy got what you were saying, Fred. Definitely. 28 blue pills later.
28 what?
Blue pills later.
I got it. I was trying to think of a way to say something about 20 seconds. 20 seconds later, the shortest porn movie ever.
Yeah. Yes.
Now I'm in trouble. I'll be banned.
Well, you haven't had any super chats or anything like that, so the monetization wouldn't matter here.
I think that's stupid.
No, not tap your waitress. Stunning. Be nice to your waitress. Jeez. Tip your waitress. Tip your waitress. Not tap. Oh, boy. So, I think you're past 301. I think you're just in the final straight to the 295 around. I think you're getting into the home stretch now. I think you're about to hit the 295 area.
Yeah, I'm getting close. I hit the Jacksonville city limits in 16 miles. 8 miles to 295. So,
well, do you want me to go ahead and start winding it down now? And then,
I think so, because I don't know how they changed 295. They've done all that work there, and I might miss it.
Yeah, okay. I've been talking about West Cagle forever. Now he pops up at the 28 seconds comment. Jeez, West. Hey, West, I'm going to tag you a little bit. It's snow sculpting week. I want all you people up north with your snow to do some good snow images for us. So I'll tag you on that a little bit. All right, Mrs. Are you okay? So you want me to go ahead and close it then?
Well, let's see where we at.
Yeah, you're coming up to the split off. You probably should that way because you got to be careful. It gets busy in there with your
First Coast Expressway. What is used to be 9A?
No, it's completely different. 9A is on the other side of town towards the beach.
It's so confusing.
Yeah, no, that one's a toll road now.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I need to get a somehow.
Buddy Hepburn. Godly. Wes is like, how in the world does anyone go that long? And then Buddy said, that's when it's only good for you, eh? Oh, Buddy. All right. Wes, be a good example to our youngsters. Stunning your, anyway, we love all you guys. Mrs., any final thoughts before I close down the stream for you?
Thanks for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. You guys helped me get through this drive. Have fun the rest of the weekend. I'm going to try to do a stream tomorrow. I can't guarantee it. I'm going to be setting up my computer, setting up a dryer, and getting some stuff done. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you all. And you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And remember to be kind to each other. Please be kind. Okay? That's all.
All right. And we will be live with Wes Cagle and others tonight at 9 o'clock as we celebrate Squirrel Appreciation Day. And thank you again, Mrs. And everybody have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, all.